Welcome to Semper Hooah podcast.
Hey, just like how I told my wife I'm gonna marry her.
You don't.
That was a surprise?
You don't have a wife. I don't believe you have a wife.
I still don't
funny
believe it,
thing is
though.
actually
Have we seen pictures?
I think
she
so.
exists. I swear.
Have we seen pictures with the two of them?
Yeah,
Square-
but you can find pictures anywhere.
Yeah. Well, there's only one of us online, and it's because when I
He doesn't have Roscoe's Photoshop.
Wait.
Only one of you online was
no.
Yeah,
One
don't just
picture
speed
of
past
both of
that.
us online.
Like you
on
didn't say
Facebook.
that.
So there's only one picture.
There's only receipts of one person.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I hear.
She took the photo, guys. I swear.
Of you by yourself. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
No, I was with my boyfriend.
All right, welcome to Semper Hooah podcast.
Oh man, you got me.
OG here.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Always across from me is my crusty taint of a Marine, Sam.
Oh, I'm a taint now.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
Because your guys' birthday's coming up soon.
I know.
You double derp.
Wait, do you guys? Oh, the Marine.
He's
Sorry.
a taint and he's a
Took
saint.
took me a second.
In the combat closet.
That's a 10th, right?
Yes,
Got
yes,
it.
it is. Yeah,
A fun fact: it's my birthday on the 10th too.
yeah. I love that it's the 10th because
I
then it's
know.
my recovery day on Veterans Day. It's awesome.
Which is Veterans Day too, which is awesome. You get that
I
double
know.
up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice. Petey's in the closet. J-Bot's in there.
Yep.
Awesome. And our guest today, Carrie Glock. Cool
That's
fucking
me.
name.
How much
Thank
money
you.
do you get from the company?
I don't. I actually really don't like Glocks.
I don't either.
yeah, I own one. I still hate
I'm
it.
falling in love with the.
And that's the first
is that the
question that
six?
everybody asks me. They're like, "You shoot a Glock?" I'm like, "Fuck no, I don't like Glocks."
It'd be kind of cool if
I
your
have
middle
an
initial
M&P.
was the same.
45.
I got a small PP.
Middle initial A would be cool. Carrie A Glock.
That's
No,
that's going
it's
in the
not it.
memory
But
bank.
no.
J-Bot's a
No.
little
That
extra
was a
today.
miss.
I know,
So
right?
our guest is, of course, in the AGR. Where else were we gonna get our fucking peeps from? An Intel analyst.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
Thank
Nerd
you.
alert.
Yeah.
UFOs
Yes.
do exist.
Yes.
It's all right. I'm Camo.
Do we have all the redacted briefings?
Yeah, I gotta ask some questions about China afterwards. All right.
China.
Offline.
Sure, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
China.
I'm the resident Chinese expert because that's where I'm from. Come on now.
All right.
Mm.
We
Well,
got
okay.
Not
we got a lot of
true.
stuff. We're gonna do a little our little pluggy thing here. All right, ready? Like, follow, subscribe, share, remind yourself. Hey, we're on a bunch of different platforms. If you're listening, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcast, Amazon Music now. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Semper Hooah Podcast, at Semper Hooah for all the other ones.
We got shitty dances on TikTok.
SemperHooah.com/shop. Check out the merch. Ow! T-shirts, mugs, soon to be dildos. I'm winded after that. All right, Petey, you're up.
And it's our last episode where we're donating to the Road Home program. Again, we're helping out all our veteran friends that are suffering from substance abuse or mental health issues. Let's help them out and subscribe or
Yes.
send a donation. Contact at semperhooah.com. We also don't want to hear just your hate mail, but hate mail is greatly appreciated. All views and opinions on this show are not representative of the DOD or any of the military branches.
But maybe they are.
But maybe they are.
You guys forgot to mention to ring the bell so you get notified every
the reminder
time
thing. I said reminder.
Semper Hooah posts a video.
Oh my God.
Oh.
We should do
There
that.
you
Yeah.
All right, you just earned yourself a seat in the closet.
There you go.
Oh snap!
We got 3 mics in there.
Ding ding.
We can
I
make
know.
it.
Yes, we do.
Dude, it's
I-
gonna
I-
be.
We can always throw J-Bot out.
It's gonna be the
What do you
entire
mean?
reserve unit for the area in that fucking closet. After a while.
I'm just gonna sit in between Pete. Wink, wink.
It's
you
gonna
know
be
what
like
I
the
mean?
military version of Twitter of a lot of people just like yelling in a room at each other.
Yeah.
It's animals.
Hey, I got a great holiday episode idea. Then we should just get everybody that was a guest on our show or anything like that. Just bring them in for like one mass episode.
Jesus.
Mic everyone up.
We
I'm
could
gonna-
do a Secret Santa where we just exchange
Dildos?
like the worst gifts. Yeah.
I'm-
Yes, exactly.
Hey Pete, I'm gonna show you my mass episode.
Oh my.
It's gonna be an extended one
Man,
too,
he's
if you know what I
spicy
mean.
this week.
He
I know.
really
He's been
is.
boozing.
I don't know.
He's got like
So-
pent up sexual frustrations here.
It's because
Yeah.
the wife thing that,
Yeah.
I thought it was the
Doesn't-
truck stops blowing guys.
Oh man, what are you talking about?
so
I'm a-
hot.
I'm a Christian.
And this is how we don't get
They do
certain
that
high
too.
level officers on our show, damn it.
Well, I think I got us. Oh, that's right. We're working on that one. I think I got us a captain. We're working on that one.
You already had one.
No. Couple
Another
more.
one.
Well, we have a couple.
A
more.
couple.
Come on, we need to get some oak leaves on here.
I know. I'm working on that one too. I'm gonna fly some people in.
Maybe a chicken or two.
We're gonna fly in some also cool peeps in from the East Coast. They confirmed last night.
No shit.
Yeah.
All right. We got a lot of topics hit up here.
Yes, we
Once
do.
again, happy 246th birthday, Marines.
Yeah.
God, really? Like, you guys
Hooah.
celebrate so fucking much.
Hey, you would too if you were born in a bar, but you weren't.
Yeah.
Didn't need to be born in a bar.
Listen, my mom didn't like me and gave birth to me in a field. Okay.
All right, somebody read this one off for him. Besides him, I don't want.
Marines don't really need an excuse to get together and party. Maybe fight a little and be generally glorious bastards for a night. But every November, Marines everywhere come together for a particularly special night of camaraderie and debauchery as they celebrate the Marine Corps birthday. Shortly after World War I, the 13th Commandant of the Marine Corps, Major General John A. Lejeune, created a uniquely Marine Corps holiday, establishing November 10th, the same day in 1775 that the Second Continental Congress established the Continental Marines as the official birthday of the United States Marine crop.
Now, wasn't that actually? I know we don't have Jonesy here, but look this up. But isn't your birthday? Because that changed. Because it was, what was it? Oh my God! It really isn't 246. It's really like 100 something because of that.
Well,
Something like 100 years ago where they.
well, they started doing the celebration.
Because it's really also in July or June. Which one is it? The first one or second one? What the
Oh,
hell
you
was
mean
it?
the Army
What?
birthday?
Yeah, the Marine
14
birthday was
June?
like, yeah, there's something.
1775?
Fuck you talking about?
No, I swear to God, I was reading up on this because you fuckers
They
really love
needed
your
a
birthday
reason,
so much.
yeah.
Originally, so it's the 17th, okay, 5 there, but I swear to God, 100 years ago, they changed it because originally it was supposed to be in June. All right, I fucked it up.
Yeah, daylight savings guys are all
June
fucked
or
up,
July.
man.
I'm losing.
They
I'm
were
losing
like,
where
"Oh,
you're
we
going.
I
we
know.
need a birthday party because
damn
the
it, where's
Army
Jones?
has one."
Little fucker isn't here today. Look this up. Back
Yeah.
me up on that. All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
skip past your shit. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And Veterans
And all
Day
those
after.
other
lot
devil
of,
derps
lot of
out
really
there.
memorable ones.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Let's see.
Any fun stories?
Yeah. So Fallujah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We
They didn't start on the 7th of November, and then
Yeah. We celebrated the birthday in this like bombed out like corner of the city with an MRE pound cake and a cigarette in it. Yeah.
Classy.
Yeah. I believe it was the pineapple one too.
Yum.
Oh, dude,
Yeah. Yeah.
living in style.
Yeah, and then there was that 1 year. What was it? 2006, I think it was. I went to 3 birthdays celebrations.
Oh, I think you told us about that.
Yeah, I went for the one for my unit.
Yeah,
And
okay,
then no one knew you went.
Yeah. No one. Like, I would have been gone, deployed, attached to so many other units, and then I went to 3rd Traxxas as the guest of my cousin's platoon commander, and it was like my whole family was there. My aunt, 2 of my aunts, my mom, my girlfriend at the time. I don't think my sister. Oh, maybe my sister.
Is
went.
that the one that said she was going to kill me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
When my boyfriend gets back from Iraq, I'm like, I'm your boyfriend's best friend. Fuck off. Like, you're at my house, bitch.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah. And
I'm
then
with my boyfriend.
And then I went to First Tanks Ball, which was wow, that one got a little out of control.
Rough stuff.
Yeah. I had a rented car because I didn't have a car at the time. I had a rental car for 3 weeks.
Oh dang.
Just cruising around for them.
Just going to these fucking birthday ball celebrations. Yeah. I was in Vegas twice in a 3-week period. Yeah.
I met you off a couple times for that.
Yeah.
That was fun. All right, let's get
next.
We'll get into that, All right. It's you, Marines story. Go for it.
No, a battalion of Marines didn't get dominated by British training. News broke Wednesday, November 3rd, that the U.S. Marines had their asses handed to them by the British Royal Marines during a war game held at 29 Palms in late October. Oh, my hometown. The Americans, Marines. What the fuck? Okay.
You
anyway.
got that? You got that?
American Marines.
Punctuation, bro.
Sorry, I did put an S there.
The
My bad.
American Marines were reportedly dominated so thoroughly by the Royal British counterparts that officiants of the exercise had to repeatedly reset the battle because the Americans kept getting wiped out, except none of that happened.
Preach it, man. Preach it.
I love it. You're like, what's his name from Anchorman? He's whatever you put up there, he reads.
Whatever.
Ron
Put on the
Burgundy?
teleprompter.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
The London-based Daily Mail reported Wednesday a story headlined, "Trounced on home turf, British Royal Marine Commandos force U.S. Marines into humiliating surrender halfway through a 5-day war training exercise in the Mojave Desert." Other headlines included Royal Marines lay a beating on U.S. Leathernecks, and the U.K. Royal Marines dominated U.S. Marines, which, okay, all sounds pretty bad. However, Coffee or Die magazine.
Yeah,
That's an actual magazine?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's Black
Yeah.
Rifle Coffee.
Black Rifle Coffee Company.
Their magazine.
I love that. All right. Coffee or Die magazine found that's not quite how things went down. In a statement sent to Coffee or Die, the Marine Corps confirmed that a joint U.S.-UK training exercise dubbed Marine Air Ground Task Force Warfighting Exercise 1-22 did take place in the last week of October, and that the objective of the exercise was to heighten unit performance and increase readiness, in short, a war game.
And from my understanding, it was like a free-for-all, and there's multiple units on ground, and you just can't reset an exercise like that.
Right.
Like, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, we're going to just finish it off, and I want to get into this.
Also, 29 Palms is just fucking huge for shit like that. It's
Shit
amazing. Winners are never determined. The exercise does not provide an opportunity to surrender, keep score, or reset. The statement said, despite the well-known love among the British for crowns.
Yeah. So originally, before all these reports came up, I was actually going off. I think Pop Smoke Media was one of the ones that I saw it on.
I read a article from Task and Purpose.
Right. Yeah, they came out one afterwards, but before they were rebutting or rebuting or whatever. Rebutting.
Yeah.
Drunk.
Butts.
All I was getting was the British version of everything. So I was about to put up like, they kicked your asses, motherfucker. And then all of a sudden, all these reports were coming out like, no, it's not this shit went down at all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those Royal Marines were led by
another Marine, U.S.
a U.S.
Marine
Marine
crew.
counterpart.
Yeah,
So,
But yeah, like you were saying, like there isn't a way to reset any of this shit.
No,
No,
that doesn't
and
happen.
all the exercises, right? They're based in determining your level of readiness and training, right?
Right.
So, whatever your rating matrix or rubric is, right? You're gonna get like you're trained, you're performing, you're not, based on that. It's not like, oh my God, the British have won,
It's kind of funny though how they were
Yeah, well,
talking shit though for a little bit.
also the British Marines like mandate is way different than the U.S. Marines mandate. Like, I don't even think the British really have like tanks or any kind of like, U.S. Marines don't
You
either.
don't have any more now.
Not anymore.
Not
more
anymore.
tankies for you.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, buddy.
They would
And the
kick my
British
ass.
were saying that they shot a rocket at a U.S. command post, but aren't those notional rockets? So you could say all day, like, oh, I shot a rocket at your command.
got him.
But
I also heard that like they went on to
I'm
the
a dead
base.
shot.
I don't know if this is a rumor or something. Like they went on the base and bought like uniforms, like U.S. uniforms, and they bought like a bunch of like regular walkie-talkies and shit. And we're trying to.
It was like
and we're walking into,
guerrilla
like,
warfare.
Yeah, they were walking actually into like the talks of the Marines, like just to hear shit too, like dressed as. I don't know, but that's I don't know. If that's
I don't know.
rumor,
I don't know
I
if
heard an
that's-
article.
Sounds like stolen valor to me.
There's an article I was talking.
I don't know
about.
how well that would go down. One, accent.
Yeah.
It's going to be really hard to talk to any kind of U.S. commander in the talk when you sound like you're a Cockney.
Yeah.
and don't you usually need badges to get into like
Yeah.
classified areas?
True,
So
Yeah.
You would know.
how'd you get the badge?
Yeah, name tapes, all that shit.
Yeah.
$20 will get you very far in the Army or
Yeah.
the Marine Corps.
$20. $20.
$20 is $20.
Also, this is like around November and stuff like that. Good luck getting that shit sewn on right now. Everyone's getting their uniforms prepped for the goddamn ball, man.
Last time I
My
checked,
blues!
Hey, last time I checked, the British didn't celebrate the 4th of July.
Plus those
Yeah.
Asian tailors on that base too. Oh my God, they're fucking all the Marine Corps bases. They're going crazy, fucking selling that shit out. You're
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Gotta go to the one-off base.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
isn't
don't- I'm saying-
29 Palms like the training area? So all the new recruits are going to be getting their patches sewn. So like there'll
Well-
probably be a backlog, so you
Well,
won't get
no,
it right
because
away.
there's no boot camp there. The only people that are
A school there, right?
yeah, the only school
Okay.
there it's like it's Intel and I think Com.
Oh, Intel's there.
I think so.
Okay, but that's a secondary school. That's usually when you trade in
Yeah.
uniforms and you get new uniforms, so you need new tapes.
Yeah, and it's a year long.
So there's probably a backlog of tapes needing
Probably.
sewn. So like getting it right then and there is probably not feasible.
Yeah,
All
no.
the misspelled Marine Corps name tapes.
Marine crops.
They spelled USMC wrong. What?
All right, who wants the next one up?
I'll do it.
Oh God,
Sure.
here we go.
Remember, tempo and cadence.
Oh, Netflix confirms it is trying to buy former U.S. military base to use as a film studio. Netflix employees might soon get a taste for what it's like to work in unhealthy conditions. Wow.
There's your black mold,
I was like,
motherfucker.
what the? Netflix has confirmed that it will enter the bidding for a 289-acre tract of Fort Monmouth, where it hopes to create a mix of...
Monmouth.
Yeah, is it Monmouth?
Monmouth. It is-
Man mouth.
Part of my Filipino freaking
It's our
heritage.
Freudian slip.
Mud
Man
mouth.
mouth.
Yeah. Man mouth.
I swear, I didn't mean it that way.
Where it hopes to create a mix of sound stages, post-production buildings and backlot sets.
Your favorite.
Man. Man-mouth and backlot? What?
Yeah.
All right, here. Governor Phil Murphy supports Netflix's bid, according to an account in the New York Times, the first to report on the development. Fort Monmouth, as I'm now calling it.
Wait, this is Jersey. I remember. Chaplain Assistant
you were
School was
there,
here
huh?
like a long time ago. I only
Really?
learned it when I was in Chaplain Assistant School at Fort Jackson.
At Fort Monmouth, huh?
Man-mouth.
That makes sense,
That's
actually.
so appropriate now.
Oh, man.
That makes way more sense.
Fort Monmouth was formerly the base for the U.S. Signal Corps, and over its
man.
long, nearly 100-year history, contributed to many technological advances. Radar was developed at the fort and was first placed to bounce an electronic signal off my moon. The fort closed in 2011 and has been undergoing redevelopment and a return to private hands.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
like
say
it,
good
man.
for them.
Unhealthy
Fort
conditions.
That's right.
Monmouth,
I feel more
Man-mouth.
bases need to be shut down.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Really?
Absolutely.
Start with Hood,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Polk.
Yeah.
Actually, it's all right.
Yeah.
Polk for sure.
I will say
The
JRTC is a
Mustangs.
necessary evil.
What are you going to do with the Mustangs on Polk, though? Have you seen them? They're beautiful.
You let them roam.
free.
Did you know that if you go to Polk, you can capture up to 3 Mustangs a day and take them home? If you can catch them,
Get the fuck
No
you
way.
can take them home. Yeah.
Get out of here.
No,
Do
you
they have
can.
high interest
Do they?
rates?
Yeah, I was about to say 15%.
We are talking about
That's
we are
pretty
talking
low.
about the horses, not the
The wild
lieutenants
horses
going
that are
around.
Yeah,
okay.
the
Not the
wild horses,
not the
yes.
PFCs in their
Yes,
cars.
yes.
Right.
We're not talking about the cars left over from
That too.
the 2000s.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Yeah,
interest rate was too high.
If you can catch them, you can take them home.
I
pretty
did not
cool.
know that.
Word.
I know there was a whole thing about the hogs down there, too. but-
The more you know.
Yeah, hogs tear everything up.
Well, that's
They're
Texas
horrible.
too. Well, that's
Yeah.
where you're from.
Yeah,
so
I'm from
we'll get
Texas.
we'll get into that in a little bit. All right.
This looks like it's perfect for Sam.
Another Marine Corps story.
Ah.
All right.
It's like we're celebrating a birthday.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Wow. Okay.
I know I yelled that out loud.
Yeah, that was really loud,
Yeah.
bro.
Very
Mm.
down.
His
there.
levels are really
Yeah,
good.
bring me down a little
Do anti-jack.
Yeah, there we go.
Jank.
Anyway, the Marine Corps is about to become pickier about whom it recruits. It's time for the military's aptitude test to take a smaller role in the enlistment process as the
Kill
Corps
everything.
looks to recruit fewer and better Marines, Commandant David Berger said.
We need a lower ASVAB score.
You do realize the Marine Corps has the highest ASVAB requirements.
Now, not back like.
They did in my day.
Well, really?
Yeah.
When we both signed up, because
Yeah.
that was like at the peak of.
Yeah.
When
What's the
everything started.
difference between
Yeah,
a
what is-
33 and a 34, though?
What is-
ASVAB
yeah,
score?
what's the-
1 point.
Yeah, true. However,
What
Come
was
on,
the,
let's
what
be
was the
real here.
requirement back then?
I can't even remember.
Oh, okay, the highest. Oh, okay, go on. Then.
I can't even remember what I scored on the damn ASVAB.
Really? I know mine.
If we're talking specifics, we need numbers. We
Yeah.
need to talk about numbers.
It's
God
been,
damn it.
it's almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, I know. It's been a
Because
while.
then it's just hearsay. You could say whatever you want.
That's all we do here. It's a podcast.
Yes, we don't do
We're not-
research.
This isn't court.
You've watched other episodes. You should know
That's
this.
why Jones
I
CC.
know.
That's the
But I'm
the
an
important-
analyst. It's
Yeah.
it's in my blood.
I
I'm
know.
not-
Yeah, I
And-
get it.
Right.
All right, give her a computer.
She likes
start,
just
start research. Do Jones' job.
sucking the life out of.
All right.
I'm just playing.
Excuse
The-
me.
I know, right?
All right. The Corps will keep the Armed Services
I love you,
vocational
Glock. I love you.
vocational aptitude battery, or ASVAB, which tests potential recruits on basic classroom knowledge, but will also add psychological evaluations in an effort to better determine who will make a good Marine and a better match the recruit to a job field they will excel in. The Marine Corps will also tighten up on waivers that allow for civilians to join the Corps at a rank that fits their experience.
Which I really
What?
want to know. That
Wait, what?
part. Yeah.
All in an
Oh.
effort to find and keep the best Marines. This is like what every other branch has already been doing.
So you
Yeah,
mean I can
basically,
enlist
it really
and
is.
come in as a first sergeant?
No, I don't know about that.
I mean, I don't.
there's more that needs to be done. They're also trying to do the whole keep the ones in too, because treat Marines better, because your retention rates are fucking horrible.
Wonder why.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
because you get treated like shit.
No, because you get stationed in places like 29 Palms.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing I heard you say was that they're gonna have tighter restrictions on psychological.
Good luck. No more Marines.
no
Might as well
more-
just be Army.
no.
You might as well just be
boy.
Marine. Yeah.
Well, I think
You're Army now.
I think they don't want to pay out any more PTSD claims.
Guys keep
gonna
fucking
be-
killing kids.
Gonna have
Problem
a
is
lot
though,
of
like
low numbers.
They shouldn't be running in the field of fire.
It was Florida. That one that Kill that mom and the fucking baby.
I don't know what you're talking about there.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
spoiler
so like going back to my time, like, you know, in police land, right? You know, we all had to go through psych evals and all that other shit. And look how many coppers are still fucked in the head and what have you. I don't think that's a good baseline indicator.
Yeah. Sociopath can hide it pretty
absolutely.
well.
Right.
Yeah.
But
That's
I mean, you probably will weed out a little bit though,
Mm-hmm.
right? It weeded out my cousin from becoming a cop, so that's good.
I don't know. The Army is the same way. You know, those psychological evaluations are kind of limited. You just tell them what they want to hear.
Oh, I can
and
totally fake it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So,
I'm
Oh,
used
yeah.
to fake it till you make it, baby.
not really sure.
Honestly, to be fair, if they're going to be bringing like psych evals into that, then those should be like just like a regular thing while you're in the service too. Like in every when you go to medical for like checkups and shit
It's
like
actually-
that,
yeah, we
they
should
should be
have.
making you do that.
And I think it's one of the things we talked
sure
about
you're okay.
before too, was that, you know, you have like ongoing mental health, behavioral health checkups along the way.
Well, I'll tell you what, it would definitely help a lot of guys if once they're out, if they had been doing that during the war while they were in.
Okay.
Like especially
Yeah.
with the op tempo being what it was. I mean, hell, I
gosh.
deployed 4 times in 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
You know, like
1 year deployments, right?
my first 2 were.
Golly,
It was
man.
insane. He was just back to back to back to back.
Yeah,
I
I
was
feel
like,
you. I feel you.
bye, bud.
I had student loans to pay.
I didn't see this guy for years.
Golly,
Yeah, I
man.
know, man. Dude, Scotty and I were in at the same time, and we saw each other once in 4 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nuts. All right. So, yeah, they're going to get pickier. Cool. Good. I don't know if that's good. Maybe it is. I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, well, they have it's easy for the Marine Corps to be pickier because it's a smaller
You
force.
guys,
Yeah.
the few, the proud.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, when you're dealing with like the Army, it's like, oh, cool, we need like 2 million people.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I always thought they were pretty selective in the first place, but
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean, there's only like what,
yeah, they want psychos.
including the reserves, there's only like 280,000 of us.
Well, you know, 1 in every 25 person is a sociopath, so
That was at least 3 in my platoon.
More to come on
Yeah.
True Crime.
More to come. All right. Speaking of psychos, who wants the next one up?
Idaho woman charged with stealing items from the dead military vet victim in Boise Mall shooting. An Idaho woman was in jail on a $250,000 bond for allegedly stealing items from a deceased security guard's body amid the chaos of the shooting inside a
water in your
Boise
mouth,
Mall. Jesus, what the fuck
That
is wrong
meth
with her
mouth,
face?
though.
God, yeah, that's the meth face.
Inside
You guys
a
remember the Keystone commercials?
She's the remnant
the
of
bitter
it.
beer.
Yeah.
Bitter beer face.
It's been a while.
It's a
Go on.
bad case of the
Mary
meth mouth.
Alice Scarborough, a 54-year-old crackhead from Boise, faces felony counts of
Allegedly.
alteration. Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, okay.
Of evidence and malicious injury to property, as well as a misdemeanor count of petite theft.
Petite?
Petite.
Petiti.
A criminal complaint filed last Wednesday states that on October 25, the day of the shooting at Boise Town Square, that left 2 people dead and several injured, Scarborough altered evidence of the body of Joe Acker
It's fucked up.
and the condition of property and clothing on it, while knowing that doing so would interfere with a felony inquiry.
Oh, Jesus.
The complaint further says that the misdemeanor theft charge from Scarborough allegedly taking rings, a gun belt, clothing,
Dang.
and other property from the owner, Joe Acker.
Fucking creepy.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And she'll spend, if she gets convicted, probably like 30 days or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not with a $250,000 bond, I don't think. Also, you're talking about felony where they're interfering with the investigation.
Idaho.
It's Idaho.
It is.
And if
Okay.
she has priors, she might get a longer sentence.
She looks like
so-
she has
She
priors.
definitely has
priors.
Definitely
Probably.
looks priors.
Probably was
Couple of DUIs.
She doesn't look that upset about being in prison orange.
born with priors.
gum jobbing.
Few
I can see that.
possessions.
That's our
Yep.
senior year high school pick.
Jesus.
I can feel bad for that. That was a crazy little. I love how shootings now are just like, that just happened.
Oh, here we got
No
a
big
short
deal.
one for J-Bot coming up.
Yeah, I was about to say I want to read
It's
this.
still going to take 20
Short
minutes.
one. for J-Bot. Yeah.
Man, see, this is why I want to read more.
He's used to that.
Yeah. Coast Guard rescues man from sinking boat near Tampa's MacDill Air Force Base. No, excuse me, MacDill Air Force Base.
Mick
It's
Dill.
I think
McGill.
actually,
No, I know. I'm just
Nick.
giving.
I think I misspelled that.
Anyway, no. Whatever.
I don't know.
All right. The U.S. Coast Guard rescued a man whose boat was taking on water in Tampa Bay. The man was near MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa when he called 911 to report that his 19-foot vessel was taking on water, according to a news release from the Coast Guard.
Mm-hmm.
What's it? Pinellas? Pinellas dispatchers forwarded the call.
Penis.
It's Pinellas. Leave him
I
alone.
know.
Happy guys.
He did all his work,
I
Brooks,
know,
on
right?
Hooked on Phonics this week.
I know. Pinellas dispatchers forwarded the call to the Coast Guard's St. Petersburg station and a 29-foot response boat, and its crew were sent to help the man, the release said.
They also
man-
said, yeah, my boat's 10 feet longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
It's
tiny
gotta be.
dinghy.
The man
Yeah, it
who
is.
was not injured was taken to Williams Park Marina in Tampa. Hats off to the Coast Guard for not letting Darwin's theory win another round.
They do that so well.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I swear to God, I saw something where
My
this guy so there's
God's 10 foot longer.
advisories for wind and all this shit, and these idiots always do this out there. It's Florida.
Mhm.
They're
Mhm.
fucking
Florida man.
Florida man.
Yep, Florida man.
I think I swear to God, I forgot to put it in there. Like he responded like to the article. They're like, "Why'd you go out there when it was bad conditions?" Salt life.
Wait, what?
Salt life.
Salt life.
Salt
He's got
life.
the sticker on the back of his
It's
truck.
like
Yeah.
the shirt, the work.
I have to
that.
adhere to the life that I am presenting.
Look at that little fucking thing too.
He probably lives on that boat.
Oh God.
This one.
Yeah, well, Coasties
Wow.
saving another fucking retard out in Florida. Awesome. Lame story. We're gonna spice it up with some terrorists here. Who wants the next one? All right, who do I want on this one? Petey. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A Southwest Ohio man accused of trying to travel to Afghanistan in order to join the terrorist group ISIS has pleaded guilty in federal court. He was just trying to collect some of our leftover stuff.
Yeah.
That's all.
Where are they getting all these Mexicans to join? Oh, I'm just joking.
What?
That is the most fucked up goatee I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's
Prosecutors with the Southern District of Ohio say Nasser Al-Madaji, 22 of Beaver Creek.
Beaver.
22.
Yeah.
Beaver.
Creek.
Pleaded guilty Friday to
He
one
said
count of
Creek.
attempting to provide material support himself as personnel to foreign terrorist organizations, specifically ISIS Wilayat Khorasan or ISIS-K.
Is that what it is?
What the fuck?
Wilayat Khorasan. That's what I just
Wilayat
gave-
What is that?
Khorasan.
What? I thought
They
there
have
was just
designators.
Yeah.
Really?
There's multiple branches.
Yeah, but I didn't know how that it was Wilayat Khorasan because I always heard the ISIS-K.
What
thing. I just didn't
exactly
know.
is?
Yep.
By the way,
I don't know what the translation is.
before you
but-
keep going on,
Yeah.
there's so much shit I have to research on this crap. My FBI guy's got to be like, "Whew, dude, you are looking up some weird shit. I'm looking at pictures for ISIS. I'm pulling this crap up. I know I'm on a list.
You're definitely on the list.
Definitely
Yep.
on a fucking list.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe we can.
They're
get
going to
some-
call you up soon to start up the Chicago chapter or something, right?
Then we get pinged for something.
No, then all of a sudden you're gonna get all these fans to subscribe and like Semper Hooah and buy some merch.
Well, when we were,
Whole new demographic.
we had
Yeah.
like, I think we put one of our
Government.
ads out.
We're getting all these requests from Pakistan. What's going on?
I wasn't thinking properly when we were doing our ad stuff for Iraq and Afghanistan. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll put them out Iraq and Afghanistan for the troops. And I go, I think they can't really look at a lot of this stuff. And then I'm getting all these Hajis fucking looking. I'm like, oh no, this is the
Wait.
wrong fucking people I wanted. I wanted the Joes out there, not the other people. They're still fans of the show, by the way.
Oh, thanks to you
Semper
guys.
Hooah?
Yeah,
Really?
oh, yeah.
Oh dang, dude, you keep doing what you're doing.
How
dude.
many dinar they donated?
Yeah, a couple. It's pretty awesome.
All of a
I'll
sudden,
take some terrorist money, whatever.
a goat package shows up at our doorstep.
Hey, check.
That's
Yeah,
good.
check
Good
for
version
what's
for
it? Weird shaped packages, oil misspelled, and bad handwriting.
Yeah, back to the story here.
Yeah,
What's
anyway.
going on with this fucking
Al-Maduji
chick?
Dude,
bought a
Great
plane
name.
ticket on October 24, 2018, and attempted to travel to Afghanistan. He was arrested after checking in and obtaining his boarding pass, prosecutors said. Al-Maduji told an individual posing as an ISIS supporter online about his proposed plot to start a conflict in the United States between the federal government and anti-government militias. Prosecutors say he asked for a guide on how to make a car bomb. Prosecutors say Al-Maduji faces a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison.
That's it.
That's it.
20
Yeah,
years.
bad.
He's probably
Yeah.
gonna get out in
22
like
though.
5 or
Yeah,
something.
be out. Shit.
That would have been fucked up if he was like
Good
trying to do this
behavior.
thing like the week could pull out.
Damn it.
I missed it.
I had my chance. Strike while the iron's hot.
You said he was asking for a guide for
On
what?
how to make a car bomb.
Car bomb.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, anybody have SOP?
Simple. Just fucking rag, gas. Boom. Light it.
I mean,
I mean,
we know the ingredients. We're not going to tell you the recipe, right?
dude, I mean, I blew up cars in my backyard all the time. Man.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know why you would need to ask ISIS for any of that stuff. You could. Well, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah, because that'll give people fucking ideas
yeah,
and
don't do
shit.
that.
I mean, it's not like we're
That's no
telling you where to
fun.
Google it.
Oh yeah, I was blowing cars too.
Where's the innovativeness?
What? No,
Why
I'm
don't you
kidding.
just experiment? Blow
Right,
yourself
yeah,
up.
Yeah,
blow yourself up.
kidding.
That's what those guys did over there all the time.
Oh my
What?
god! When I was a kid,
my God.
yeah.
All you
Oh,
need
never
is
mind.
urine.
That's
so-
why I love being on the Sipper. Just watching those fucking awesome videos. These idiots doing shit, or the live drone feeds.
Oh, those,
know,
those
Man,
are
you
fun.
got wait.
How many
When I
bomb
had
makers?
Semper-
How many bomb makers
Excuse me?
got blown up because their wives were calling them about where they were at?
Wait, what?
No, Allah
Stop
Akbar.
using cell phones as a detonator.
Yeah.
Wrong number, bitch.
Wrong phone.
That's why you get 2 phones, one for the dough and one for the.
No, because then she's gonna come.
Wait, what?
No.
Then she's gonna come up and ask you, "Hey, why is Domino's Pizza trying to FaceTime you?"
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man.
oh man.
Who wants the throwback?
It
Too many
sounds
words.
like-
I'll try it.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
try it.
You're done.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'll,
messed up.
I'll
bro.
give you Scumbag.
I got
I
this
got a special one just for you, J-Bot.
Thanks.
I'll
Oh
He's
yeah,
up.
thank you.
Hey, don't get pissy again.
I'll take this one.
I'm not making fun of you too bad this episode. All right.
Yeah.
So easy.
I don't know you yet, so but once I do,
I'll
There's
gloves
not-
come off.
There's
right?
not a lot there.
Nah.
Just
Oh,
let it
man.
out.
What you see is what you get.
Basically.
deal.
All right. Throwback that time the
Smelly
Navy
bastard.
almost blew up the President of the United States. Jesus Christ, dude.
That happened. Oh yeah, small print. Sorry.
No,
There's
it's a lot. You need this many fucking bullet points?
Tag me in when you're ready.
All right.
You can't read it?
Oh, I can, but
not
a
well.
lot. In 1943, the USS Iowa was ferrying President Franklin D. Roosevelt and the U.S. Secretary of State Cordell Hull. Damn, that's a fucking name, ain't it?
Americana.
We don't have names like that anymore.
No.
Jesus.
Oh, our
Because those ships were sunk.
Yeah.
Or no.
No.
Oh,
like
sorry, the
Cordell
dates.
Hull.
Yeah, the name, yeah,
That's a
sorry.
fucking name, dude. Along with the top brass of the entire United States military in the middle of the biggest, most dangerous war ever. It was a very special, important mission. They were on their way to meet their allied counterparts in Cairo and Tehran, including British Prime Minister Winston Churchill and Soviet Premier Joseph Stalin.
Fuck that guy.
It's pronounced Stallone.
Quit Stalin.
It's pronounced Stallone. All right.
The whole thing was almost derailed by one torpedo fired at the Iowa by a destroyer in the Iowa's own convoy.
Dang.
Jesus
Yeah, right.
Christ, dude.
We like to call that an uh-oh.
Yeah, big time.
That's a hell of a fucking ND right there.
I
man.
know,
This is
dude.
kind of an interesting one. Go on though.
William D. Porter and the William D. Porter, and it was a fast-running, powerful 500-pound torpedo. Jesus.
That's a huge bitch.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. During target practice, as
There
the
you go.
president watched on, the Iowa launched target balloons, which the ships fired at, and in turn, including the Porter. Next, the skipper of the Porter ordered torpedo practice with the Iowa as the target.
Excuse
But-
me, torpedo practice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is what they
I
do
don't-
back then.
Yeah,
I don't
let's-
get this.
Let's not speed past that one.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
it's like, the president want to see some.
He wants to feel real danger.
Jesus.
Are these my men?
No, these are your men.
The president already felt danger back then every time he saw a flight of stairs.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad cripple joke.
Roller pig?
Too soon.
Yeah.
This was before ADA, man. Anyway. But
It's
when,
FDR, man.
They see me rolling.
but when the hating.
Oh man.
But when the simulated order to fire a torpedo accidentally launched an armed torpedo, the bridge understandably flipped out. First of all, how do you accidentally fire a torpedo in the 1940s?
Press the
This
button.
This shit wasn't voice activated.
Well, keep
What's
listening.
a simulated activation, though?
like
It's
a
like,
little
I'm
like
gonna
a procedures?
Pretend to hit the button.
but they
Yeah,
actually
went-
hit the button.
There was some
They have
fucking
sim
E3
rounds for
that
torpedoes?
Was, no, there was just, it's supposed to be like, hello, we're just going to hit a button. But some E3 was like, fuck it.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't vote
Don't
for
you
that
have to, like-
asshole.
You have to
Fuck it,
turn
yeah.
a key and press a button, or there were like 3 keys and press a button.
Back
Yeah,
then.
by
No,
Back
that's
then,
after
it's
this
It was an
incident.
accident.
This is 1943. There was just a button. You go,
That's after
Uh,
this
It
accident.
was a
that's why
switch.
we have like safety standards after these kinds.
Not
Go
according to
on.
movies.
Yeah.
Under strict radio silence to avoid attracting German U-boats, the crew of the Porter began to furiously signal Iowa. Unfortunately, in their haste, they mentioned nothing about a torpedo, instead telling the battleship that the destroyer was backing up at full speed. Eventually, they radioed the Iowa anyway. After a brief disagreement about radio procedures, the huge battleship moved out of the way of the oncoming
Yeah, that's
torpedo,
the thing we argue about.
Now's not the time to talk about protocol, goddammit.
which exploded in the wake of the battleship, with President Roosevelt aware
tomato.
of the torpedo
You
and
almost-
watching it come.
You almost blew up the president, but what about those radio procedures we were talking about earlier?
I would
do
love
it.
to have sat in on that captain's mask.
Yeah.
So yeah, it gets better. Go on this, and I'll I have some backups. Some stories for this.
The guns of the battleship turned on the William D. Porter. The ship was ordered to make its way to Bermuda. The entire ship's company under arrest.
Wow.
It was surrounded by U.S. Marshals when it arrived in Bermuda.
Marines.
I'm just a cook.
Marines. Sorry.
Jesus, you fucking
Small fucking print.
Can't you zoom on that? You can't zoom.
Should have had me read this.
squinty eyes too. You could see really.
No.
We don't do
Yeah,
that.
we don't. He doesn't touch the iPad. He just clicks one button.
I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
We don't do that here.
No.
Yeah.
If you give him a coloring book though,
I'm really good at
Cranes are right there.
Everything,
I know.
yeah, everything's gonna be in red though.
don't open.
Oh.
No snack time.
Mm.
Not
All right.
snack time.
It was surrounded by U.S. Marines when it arrived in Bermuda. The crew was dismissed to landward assignments, and its skipper was sentenced to 14 years in prison.
Wow.
Its sentence, President Roosevelt commuted to no punishment because he considered it an averted accident.
I love it. Like, everyone got fired. Dude gets fucking locked up. I mean, it's kind of fucked up that they did that shit.
But did you die though?
But
Yeah.
But did you die? Yeah.
But did you die?
This is like the greatest hold my beer moment in the U.S. military.
I thought it was
man.
an interesting throwback. I forgot where I found this one. It's either coffee or die or.
The 40s were just a great time.
Oh, I know.
in America.
Yeah.
Bring
The
me
greatest
back.
generation.
Yes, it really
Take me
was.
back.
They didn't have internet though.
Except for the racism. That was kind of fucked up. But anyway. Yeah, for
Yeah,
you, buddy.
Except for
You-
the race.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been good for you though.
Yeah, you would be.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
You're Japanese, mother. I swear I'm Filipino. Nah.
Now the Marines would have taken him.
Yeah.
Filipino. And the post office.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Or I would have been a cook on
I don't know why
the
that was so funny.
A cook.
in the Navy ship.
I
or
don't
something.
know. All
Yo.
of my
Yo,
freaking
I'm not-
mail carriers are Filipinos.
I'm not gonna lie, the fucking cooks on ship made Ponset a little too often for my taste.
What? You
You
can
would-
never have it too much.
You would have been more than a cook on a ship. Just admit that.
Lady boy.
Fluffer.
A comedian.
Comedian.
Navy SEAL cook. / man lover.
Cooking
No,
that
I'm kidding.
cock. All right. Hey, guys, it's that time of the show.
Hey, hero, get over here.
POG Pro. All right. Yeah.
Wow.
My people.
Army.
People, yeah, the POG.
PFC.
All of us, actually. There's,
Yeah.
Horton.
we're all POGs here. That's what makes
So.
this show awesome.
I don't know, every Marine a rifleman.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I seen you shoot.
We'll go
I'm better.
easy on you because
Yeah,
it's
you're
your
a good
birthday
shot,
week.
But I'm better. You know I'm better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't
Wait a
argue
minute,
it.
hold on. Let's talk about the pistols at 100 yards. Remember that?
Yeah, but you know the Army one did better too. That wasn't even me. That was
All right,
No,
guys,
no,
you
you
can
and
whip out
I-
your cocks later and compare. Let's get back to Private First Class
do it
Mason
now.
M. Horton, who we're here
I'll
to
decide the
celebrate.
winner.
He is a 15 Cucumber, a Great Eagle operator trainee based at Fort Huachuca.
I don't know why I'm laughing
My
so giddy,
people.
like I'm high. I'm
Yeah.
gonna drill for like.
Back to the land of milk
what's
and
in this
honey.
vape?
Huachuca.
There you go. Fort Huachuca, Arizona.
Home of the nerds.
Oh, my World of Warcraft.
Lambda.
Recently intervened to keep members of the local community safe while volunteering to help with security at a festival. And for his actions, he was awarded the Army Achievement Medal.
Wait, this wasn't a festival in Houston, was it?
Ooh, too soon.
Ooh.
Yeah,
In my
Houston.
hometown.
Chill.
He looked like he gave himself a selfie.
She might have known someone there.
Look, we went through Alec Baldwin. Now we're on to the new thing.
I think we're still on Alec Baldwin though.
All right, hey, attention to
And those
orders,
people
guys.
got trampled. They weren't shot.
That was rough. Yeah, let's finish off the good old the PFC here in.
On September 24th, Horton volunteered to help provide security detail to support one of the post's morale, welfare, and recreation
PFC
efforts.
thing to do.
Right. He didn't volunteer. He was voluntold.
Told. Yeah.
At an annual fall festival event in Sierra Vista when he noticed an individual who appeared too intoxicated to drive with a small child in tow walking towards a parking lot.
He had good intentions.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Except I could look at him and kind of picture it. Halt, evildoer!
Stop. No, you can't do that.
Sir,
Stop where you are.
I order you to stop. Horton decided to approach the man and struck up a conversation to get more information and try to intervene. Kind of like, hey, where you going? Right? The man initially refused, but Horton persisted. Slowly, he reached at his belt buckle. No. Horton eventually called and paid for a cab while his own money to paid for a cab with his own money to keep the man from getting behind the wheel, and he waited with them until the cab arrived to ensure they made it home safely.
That's pretty good, dude. I can
That was
actually.
nice.
It is
Yeah,
really nice.
nice
That
guy.
is.
Wait,
he
it's
could have just called an Uber.
Yeah, that's
Right.
costs way more probably though.
it's
The
15
luxury,
Charlie.
get
Is
that
that
black car?
What is that? UAV operator?
Yeah, 15 cucumbers. They help fly the drones.
I thought okay.
I thought that was.
It's an officer kind of thing, right? But these guys are just
Gray Eagle. Operator.
Yeah, I didn't know they have
assist
these fancy
those, right?
names. Or
I love that those guys wear flight suits when they sit in a trailer.
yeah, they can go in flip flops and
Yeah,
like cargo shorts or something.
Right.
Capris, hey.
What a cool job.
because it's the officer just got to press the button to
Yeah.
engage the target.
Kill
Yeah.
innocent people.
I thought like
Whoops, we
I went
fucked
to
up.
basic
Bad intel.
training with a
Sorry.
private who.
Oh,
We
wasn't
were
my
meaning to
fault.
shoot the other car full of kids today.
Jesus, you're loud back there.
Wow.
Jesus.
Trying to get his words
Petey's so
in.
excited.
I
back
know,
there.
man.
Control, man.
He's sitting next to me.
This guy.
You're
I
back
know,
in
eh?
the cloud. Oh, yeah. Back in the cloud.
I thought the UAV operators were also like enlisted.
They.
I swear that because when I was in basic training,
Did they have UAVs back then?
in 2000, yeah.
So
Wait,
back
this
then.
guy, the guy who like joined like maybe a month or two or
After you? Yeah, I don't remember.
So
Two,
you can
3
have
o'clock.
enlisted folks
I-
that
Yeah.
operate drones. Officers can only be the ones to engage targets.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think they have a lot of warrants too.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Very nice.
You have to be stationed in Vegas.
Indubitably.
Yeah, Vegas.
Warrants
Oh my God,
for
dude.
arrests.
Can you imagine that being stationed right outside of Vegas? I'd be so fucked. Like, just gone. If I was single too, oh my God.
Yep.
So gambling, whores.
What-
Oh my God.
One of my
It's
Air
like
Force buddies who retired out,
Sorry,
he was actually
sex
stationed
workers.
out there
Put that
at
out
Las
there.
Vegas.
No.
2
Call it like it
ex-wives
is.
and alcoholism.
OG.
Call it like it is. I will not. I have respect for that profession. It's the oldest one in the world. It's fantastic. Thank you for your service. All right.
Lame.
Cheers.
Cheers, sex workers.
Cheers. Cheers to the hookahs. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Keep the military going.
Yeah, right.
God.
All right. Hey, speaking of, this is the scumbag moment.
Scotty.
All right. Who wants our first
I'll
scumbag?
take it.
Oh, God.
You told
All
me.
right.
Can we give him the short
you
one?
did
It's 'cause I'm
promise it.
Filipino.
Hold on. Do we
Is
have
this a short one?
Hold on, the short
I am short.
Yeah, no. No.
Screw it, man. I'll just read it, man.
Damn it, I want the third one for you.
All right.
I'll read the third one too. Scumbag Airman First
Two.
Class Juan Para Peralta. An active duty airman at Travis Air Force Base in Northern California was arrested on October 31 as part of a police investigation into a 19-year-old woman's death over Halloween weekend.
Okay.
Wow, okay. Airman First Class Juan Para Peralta, 20, faces an allegation of accessory to murder in the death of Leilani
Beauchamp?
Beauchamp.
Beauchamp. Yeah, there you go. Beauchamp of
names.
Carmel was last seen leaving a Halloween party in Sacramento early in the morning of October 30 with Para Peralta and his roommate Jesse Borbe. Fairfield police received a missing person report for Beauchamp on the night of October 30th. The police department's online log shows 2 follow-up visits to a house on Cascade Lane in Fairfield, about 2 miles from Travis Air Force Base, on October 31 around 1:30 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. local time.
All right, really quick.
Whoa, okay.
Travis Air Force Base, Northern California. Where the hell is that? Anyone know what?
Where?
No
what
fucking
city it is?
clue, dude.
I don't know.
North side.
Okay, all right.
An Air Force spokesperson confirmed the Cascade Lane residence is Para Peralta's home. Police said 2 visits may have been check-ins to see if anyone was home after the missing person report came in. Law enforcement found Beauchamp's remains in Monterey County, more than 100 miles from the house. On October 31st, police declined to comment further on the homicide ruling or the human remains.
All scumbags are presumed innocent until proven
Dang, dude.
guilty. But not here. Anyway,
This is weird, dude. This
This
is a little too real, bro.
I know. So 100 miles though.
Yeah, that's
kinda like
that's
his
a
last
bit
name, though.
Far away.
Good job. Let's say
Para
you have to do it,
para.
How
right?
can you associate it with that far away?
Well, I mean, if you take the
Probably
they
cell
saw
phone.
there was evidence of her there or whatever, and then they found her.
But
It's
did
really
they
quick how
find
foul.
blood evidence?
Very quick how they found her. Too,
Well, they
though.
probably tracked his
True.
cell phone movements.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yep.
It could ping off a tower.
Airman first
And
class. Was
don't
it
forget
Yeah.
that
4, 3?
so much
What is
source intel
is-
comes from everything being recorded. ATMs, street cams, everything
Yeah.
like
That's
that.
true.
You can really track a person's movements crazily
I
nowadays.
Yeah.
hope these guys did that,
Big brother.
That's right.
It's Airman first class, right? What rank is that?
E3.
Is that E3?
Believe so. Yeah, because
this
they
one's
jump
all-
right into sergeant and then staff sergeant
Yeah.
C5.
Into the skies.
This one's a little too real for me reading this.
He's got
I'm
crazy
like-
eyes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And his
Like
haircut's
he's
a little
looking into my
crooked,
soul.
too.
right
Yeah.
now.
City too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Hey,
The
girl.
insane-
Scumbag number 1 is done. Who wants the next scumbag?
I'll take it. An Army veteran who plotted to bomb a white supremacist rally in Southern California was sentenced Monday to 25 years in federal prison.
Whoa!
Wait, he's
holy-
trying to take out the white supremacists and he got in trouble?
Right. So this is interesting.
Okay.
Go on. though.
Illuminati.
Yeah,
I think that's my cousin.
All right. Mark Steven Domingo, 28, of Reseda in Los Angeles, was convicted in August of providing material support to terrorism and attempting to use a weapon of mass destruction, the U.S. Attorney's Office said. Domingo schemed to bomb.
Material support of weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. Schemed to.
What did he have access
It's
to?
a federal charge. They blow that shit up.
I have no idea. Could have been a chemical weapon,
Molotov cocktail.
Yeah.
possibly.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Those
Fucking
little poppets that
fucking chlorine tank. Anyway,
My daughter's little poppets.
Domingo schemed to bomb a planned April 2019 rally in Long Beach before he was arrested, prosecutors say. Domingo, a former combat infantryman, had recently converted to Islam and over 7 months discussed several plots to kill scores of people in Southern California in revenge for the March 2019 attacks on New Zealand mosques that left 50 people dead, prosecutors said. First of all,
Remember that one? That was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. But first of all, you're going to kill people in California over the
New Zealand attack.
over shit that happened in New
In
Zealand.
all honesty, he was going for a white
Makes
supremacy thing,
sense.
so it's like
Yeah.
a win-win. Like, like if he's taking himself out, maybe, and them, it's like you're just getting rid of two kind of scumbags. All
Well, you could have done
Yeah.
it right. Let him go through with the bombing and then get him afterwards. You
Yeah,
get
you
a
kinda
double
took out
bagger.
two-
He looks like a Filipino golem.
Oh, we didn't catch him in time.
Right? I'm sorry, dude.
Right.
Look at. He looks like me with big ears.
Like it would have been kind of nice to get rid of
He does.
one group and the other.
Yeah.
Less swole too.
Still a scumbag.
Oh yeah.
This-
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
I
quite
don't
as,
get the whole like the
Thanks, Sam.
he's not quite as puffy as you are.
revenge for the New Zealand
That's
tax.
true.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I don't understand.
That was a really fucked up video. I watched
Yeah.
that
It was.
thing.
Really?
That was
I can't-
really,
I
it was
can't
really
do
hard to watch, but
Yeah.
I muscled through the whole thing.
Dude, I couldn't.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, which video was
The
it?
New Zealand one where the guy was like walking through like much popping dude.
No, I
he
didn't watch
stacked
that.
bodies, and
Holy shit.
I was like watching, going, oh god, that's pretty fucked up. It was like straight up video game shit. First person shootered it.
Yeah,
It was like-
it was like
Really?
Alec Baldwin on
It
a
was
set
like
of
no
Rust.
Russian in Call of Duty.
You said-
Oh man, I
love it.
I'm sad, but
fucking
I'm
love it.
laughing at the same time.
We couldn't go this far in the episode without talking about Alec
Oh,
fucking
man.
Baldwin.
Did Saturday Night Live jump on that yet?
Oh, I doubt it.
no,
I don't think so.
It would have
They're
been
too
the best
politicized
cock
right now.
block move
Oh,
to have
gosh.
Trump as a guest play Alec
know.
Baldwin.
oh,
Huge, best ever.
huge.
Yeah.
This guy,
Fake news.
with the guy at the gun. It's horrible.
Yeah.
The worst.
Yeah.
Right. Jesus.
How did a live one get in there?
Yeah. That would never happen in my watch.
Right. Ian Christopher Jones.
Wait. Before you go on.
You spelled catch wrong.
No, I did. It's
I'm
it's
just
our
giving
new.
you shit.
Hold on, I gotta get rid of that. It's our new segment to catch a service
Oh.
member. Oh, Chris Hansen there.
Oh.
Hey, what are you doing here? All right.
You spelled it right there, at least.
I did.
What do you
brought me
have in
some
the
beer?
bag?
Yeah. Remember some beer?
What do you have
You're
beer and
the-
condoms and lube?
Yeah. Why
What's
does it
the
say-
a GameCube and
I'll
some
give you the
Keystone?
biggest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, Jesus.
His soundboard is insane, by the way. Like the Chris Hansen soundboard, like
Yeah.
he reads
Was
off all
it-
this shit.
is it
I
on
was
like
trying to
an
get something
E-Bombs
for
world?
the graphic, and I was like, "This is too fucked up."
Wow.
Like
Too
I
much.
didn't even want to put it on because all I wanted was like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" Like I couldn't even get that.
Even
all I
for
got
the
was like,
show.
"I'm so big and can't wait to put in your tiny little cooter." Like it's some fucked up shit on there. Anyway,
Wow.
Anyway,
Wow.
So on tonight's episode of To Catch a Service Member, Ian Christopher Jones. a
not our
US
Jones, by the way. which
Yeah,
is
not
a
our
very
Jones.
similar name there.
Right. A U.S. Army soldier had the cuffs slammed on him in Pennsylvania after he solicited sex from a 13-year-old girl, you piece
Dang,
of
dude.
shit. Ian Christopher Jones, 20, was charged with solicitation of statutory sexual assault, sexual abuse of children,
Well,
crimin-
statutory, so she wanted it.
criminal use of a communication facility,
Isn't that
corruption of minors, and solicitation of indecent assault.
Because isn't statutory where they're? I know it's wrong.
it's where they're
fucking gross.
underage.
No. Statutory is where it's
Consensual?
It is consensual, but it's still illegal as fuck because they're a child. That's statutory rape. Like when you're
when they're younger than
consent has
legal
nothing to
age,
do with it.
Right.
Yeah,
I understand.
Statutory can be non-consensual or consensual.
Really?
Either way,
I thought it was
it's the
consensual.
age difference.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's
It's just
fine.
the
I'm
age.
sorry.
It doesn't matter if it is, but I mean, it was consensual, but it's still not okay. That's all I'm saying.
Then stop talking about it.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Don't do it.
The Mount Joy teen he solicited sex from was initially found and contacted through social media. Jones was extradited back to the state from Fort Polk, Louisiana on October 27 with the help from the U.S. Army Criminal Investigation Division. They're doing something.
He looks 13.
He does.
Was that a picture before he joined the army?
No,
That's
this is
his
literally
mugshot.
him and...
Hair's out of
mugshot.
regs, man.
Back to Fort Polk.
Really? We're gonna talk about his fucking hair?
Just being the.
I'm just
Fort Polk.
saying. Sorry. It's an E7 in me.
Do you remember when I used to make fun of your neck hair because you never shaved it?
Oh,
Dude,
man.
piece of shit. You got so upset when he did.
Oh.
Because he was in uniform. I'm like, dude, your neck hair is like popping up.
You just hating.
So, anyway, off topic.
I know.
Fort Polk, though, that's like
Very.
that's a punishment right there. Just going back there. Fucking shithole. All right. Well,
I gotta go there in August.
fucking. Ugh.
OPSEC.
Oh, man.
Why don't you tell where everybody else is going?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me
I
your.
almost said I did, and I'm gonna say everyone else is going.
Now I gotta bleep that out.
Right.
More work to fucking do.
By the
you don't
way-
gotta blow it up though.
Not when it's too
Thank
late.
you. Oh man.
That's-
Everyone just converge on J-Bud.
Anyway, Fort
By the
Polk
way, Private Snuffy's deploying blah, blah, blah,
Golly.
blah.
fucked
At
up.
this time.
Right.
Diddler. Still Diddler.
Yep, Diddler.
We got some spicy diddlers I'm saving for next week.
Okay.
Just came out. Ugh, God. Sick shit.
Are you really saying spicy and diddlers
Spicy?
together, though?
That's really
Yeah.
fucked up shit.
Okay, but...
Come on.
yeah,
You can use spicy.
we're not glorifying them.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Thanks for
Moving on.
really making
We're raining on your parade.
Yeah.
Yes. Simmer down.
fucking assholes. All
Your
right.
fault.
Where are we at? Oh, yeah.
It's getting ready to be that time.
The military movie review.
Oh, I forgot my chips.
No fucking chips, asshole.
Popcorn.
All right.
Always
And
popcorn.
our guest, Carrie here, picked an amazing movie, in my opinion, unlike my co-host here, who...
You don't like it?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Inglorious
What?
Bastards. I don't know, lately.
First of all, I love Tarantino. I love his movies. But his recent movies have gotten long-winded as fuck.
Okay. I can see your point.
Fuck
but,
off. Your point sucks.
But it's backstory for the characters.
That's what I keep telling
I don't need backstory for every fucking character.
You do in
I
this
do
kind of movie.
not.
But then
All
they'll be
right.
flat, and then
Yeah. True.
IMDb's bullshit description. It's probably actually on point. Let's see what he goes. In Nazi-occupied France during World War II, a plan to assassinate Nazi leaders by a group of Jewish U.S. Why did I say that with Jew U.S. soldiers coincides.
Coincides.
Did I? God, I can't read that either.
Small
It is
fucking
small
print, man.
I fucked up.
You
With
need
the
a different
theater's
font.
owner, vengeful plans for the same. All right, so it's a pretty.
it's a basic description.
It really is basic. I fucking hate IMDb all the time.
Well, they
I
do
always
that
spoil
without,
everything.
so there's
It was
no
like
spoilers.
But we're gonna spoil the shit
Yeah.
out of this movie.
Yeah,
And ready, set, go. So 2 weeks in a row, we're doing another Brad Pitt one.
Mm-hmm.
What was last week?
Oh, you weren't here.
Yeah.
War
You were-
Machine.
That was
War
a good
Machine.
movie.
and
The anti-war flick, which
yeah.
was still pretty good.
that
Funny.
was, that
I
was
do
hilarious.
admit.
Yeah.
It was
the way he walked.
Yeah.
I
So
thought
Brad
it was
Pitt
funny, yeah.
as Lieutenant Aldo Rain, the Apache.
Apache.
The Apache. Yeah.
I swear to God, if we do Fury next week,
We did it already.
We did it for Fury.
I know, but if we're going to do it again.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Actually, one of my favorite Nazis, Diane Kruger,
Hmm?
as Bridget von Hammersmark.
Hammersmark.
Hammersmark, sorry.
Hammersmark, yeah.
Whatever. I'm Polish.
She wasn't. that
Eli
nice.
Roth as Sergeant Donnie Donowitz, the Bear Jew.
Mm-hmm.
Better
Dude, he
than
got fucking big
Juden.
for that.
Yeah.
The Juden.
Mhm.
Who? Oh, I can't get her name. Somebody, Melanie
Laurent.
Laurent as Shoshana.
Oh man.
Fräulein.
Yes,
She's a
Fräulein.
babe.
One of my favorites, and actually just in general as actors, Christopher Waltz.
Christoph.
Oh yes, Christoph. Sorry, it is Christoph Waltz as Colonel Hans Landa. Actually, another one of my favorites, one of our favorites
Yeah.
too.
Michael Fassbender.
Michael,
yeah.
yummy, yummy. Michael Fassbender. I love him so much. Yeah.
Magneto.
Yes, yes, yeah. As Lieutenant Archie Hickox.
Mhm.
That's such a weird name, but I love Michael
Well,
Fassbender.
I mean, it's Tarantino
Mhm,
and
I do too.
his
I
naming
know.
conventions.
He's was he Irish German, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's his comp. Yeah, so he's got that weird slight accent, which comes in the movie and play and all that.
Mhm.
Deutsche Bier, yummy, yummy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love him.
Deutsche
I know, I'm getting a little boy man crush there. All right. So Daniel Brunn as Frederick Zoller.
Yeah.
He was also in what was it, the Captain America movie, Civil War one.
Age of Ultron.
Was he that?
Yeah.
Was it Age of Ultron?
Yeah.
No.
No, it was
Civil
one
War.
after. It
Civil
was
War.
One after.
Civil War.
Yeah.
He was the one that caused the problem, and also in the show.
I didn't
Yeah.
really like him in this movie. I think he come off as a little
I don't
bit
like
needy.
him. I don't like him in anything he does. He's got that
Okay.
weird face, like he's got a punchable face.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
It's like
comes
a
off a
weird
little
Euro.
bit needy, like he needs the attention.
Oh, the whole
and
time, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
and rapey too. It's
Rapey, really
Yeah.
rapey.
rapey.
Yes.
Very rapey.
Hugo
Uh,
Stieglitz.
Yes, Till.
Stieglitz.
Great
Oh,
character.
him, yeah.
I almost named my dog this too. Yeah, Till Schweiger. Yes, as Hugo Stieglitz. I almost named my dog that.
Stieglitz.
All right, so a lot of cool. There's more names.
Mhm.
A lot of people in this fucking movie.
Mhm.
Mike Myers was in it.
Mike Myers, yeah, he played
The British.
general.
General or
Yeah.
I
Commandant
don't know
or
who
whatever
played
the
what's his name? British fucking PM. Oh my god,
The-
my brain.
Churchill.
Churchill.
Winston Churchill.
There it is. I don't know, brain farted there.
Yeah, I
It
forget.
was, it's like a short 2-second thing. Yeah, Mike Myers is great though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
there you go, Chup.
again,
You know?
like I said, I found the acting was very good in the movie. I really did.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Like that acting, I have no problem with.
You just thought it dragged down.
Yeah,
All right,
it's a
so
slog to get through it.
Certain parts.
Yeah.
Not every part.
you gotta be a real movie person though.
No, and I understand it because Tarantino is a very much a film person.
I like he did a little bit of spaghetti western opening again
Yeah.
He
really-
does that a lot.
because
I
he
mean,
loves spaghetti western.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Spaghetti
blame him
western,
for that.
That's
It-
my
it-
favorite part, though.
Yeah, I know. And
I like his style. Yeah.
Yeah.
He grew up with that shit. Actually, watching his interview on I'm bringing up Joe Rogan's show, but I really wanted to see him on there. That was exciting to hear, like 2.5 hours of him going off on shit and his passion for that shit, which is
Yeah.
why he makes things the way he does.
Well, yeah, that's
some
why.
of it.
That's why he did like Jackie Brown as like
Yeah.
blaxploitation,
Mhm.
like his take on that. That's why he did like Grindhouse with Robert Rodriguez.
I really
Grindhouse.
loved Grindhouse.
yeah, and then like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
Yeah.
one of my.
Yeah, great movie.
I love all this shit, dude. I really do.
I mean, I loved Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, that
I
was
like
really good.
Django,
I still got to see that.
but
Django's really good. Yeah.
and I did enjoy this movie when I finally got through it. But
I do lose a lot of people on the beginning part where he's in the house. Like
Okay,
a lot
so-
of people don't want to read and they don't
Yeah.
like the
yeah,
how
lazy.
much
It's not that
time.
much though.
Yeah.
It's not that bad though.
no,
It's a little-
I
there's
thought
a
it
lot of
made-
it throughout the movie, but there's also like there's a lot of scenes that I feel like just drag on,
but-
and it's. And in all fairness, it's not as bad as Hateful Eight when it comes to that.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm just
this
saying,
is
but,
been-
you
all right,
know.
let's go. I'm gonna go. I took notes. Sam decided not to. He just wanted to critique the fuck out of it because he hated it.
I didn't
so
hate it.
not hate it, or he hated. Well, to me, we were talking about. It, he was like,
he already has his mindset on it.
No,
does.
I've seen the movie like a number of times. I
watched
wasn't
it.
gonna like sit down and rewatch it.
it's not a quarterly
again.
for me. It's definitely a yearly for me.
Yeah.
It was great that you actually. I haven't watched this year yet, and you picked it. I was like, yes, one of my favorites. So, all right. So Christoph. I always like whatever. Christoph Waltz. I think he steals the show
Oh, he does.
the entire
Yeah.
It's
time.
fantastic.
For sure.
I mean, he's definitely so fucking good.
I made a deal for that man's life.
Yeah. The cinematography and music, I thought.
Oh, dude. You
The
some of them
music,
stole it
yes.
from my mouth.
Mhm.
Yeah, he like
Yes.
literally
Yeah.
one of Tarantino's best when it comes to cinematography and music. Like he did it. It worked so fucking well. Like even like the new age music he did towards the end of it, it would just put the makeup on. Like that whole scene was like, I'm like, oh, it
I
fucking
re-fell in
fits.
love with Cat People just from that one scene of her like getting ready to
Yeah.
like, shoot Zolar.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, and honestly, to me, Tarantino at his best. It really was. Like I saw it. Like okay, all right. So go to the plot though. Fantastic, loosely based on actual events. There were
Very
no,
loose.
very loosely. There was some Americans that were dropped in with Jews that were exiled, come back. They were joined the army. They came, dropped in. They were a small team. It's like a 3-man thing. They got caught,
Yeah.
killed quick. So there's a little basis off this, right? I love that it's World War II. You know, I'm a fucking World War II buff,
Right.
and it's the outcome of this movie is like what I wish really did happen.
Exactly.
So it's
That's what
like
I was gonna say.
it excites me the whole time, and it's Tarantino doing his weird sick shit. So every character like played their role so goddamn well. Like everybody just did an outstanding job. There was no fuck ups at all. Everybody was smooth as shit throughout the whole thing. You can't knock any of those guys. Everybody.
No,
was
like I said,
on
the
point.
acting was outstanding.
Right.
Especially the part where Brad Pitt's trying to speak Italian.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring that up in a little bit here. Arrivederci. Yeah.
Buongiorno.
But his opening monologue, which I thought was fucking fantastic, explaining
I
the
loved
mission
it.
to the bastards.
Yeah.
He will bring me those scalps.
Yeah. It's like ends with the demand of bring every man serve scalps. 100 Nazis. So he wants 100 fucking scalps. Yeah. I mean, which they start showing all that Nazis like that.
Nazis.
It was pretty awesome. And one of his notable lines too was, when you're fighting in the basement offers a lot of difficulties. Number one being you're fighting in a basement.
I think he says you're fighting in a fucking basement.
Yeah, yeah. Which brings me to that bar scene. Like, in the basement
yeah.
was fucking.
So
That was crazy.
That was suspense.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like whoa.
Yes, but like it was also one of those things. It's like, cool, I know what's gonna happen here.
But do you or
And
don't
it
you?
just-
Like, not in the beginning.
Yeah,
No, you
but
did.
it-
Not the first
yeah,
time. The
you
fuck you
do.
did. You
Yeah.
had some
There
idea.
is a lot of
It's
tension,
Tarantino.
though.
You
Yeah.
know he's going to do some shit like
I know,
that.
but you had no idea the way it was going to
right,
happen.
but
though.
it just drags
Come
on.
on. It was fun. You got to see this and see that.
It dragged on.
I think the fact that
You
she
impatient
just
fuck.
I think the fact that they found out
That's my
because she left
opinion.
a shoe was kind of bullshit. I
Well,
was like, really, a
But
shoe?
then again, you got shot, and you're like,
yeah, but
I don't know. I mean, it's quick, tense moment.
I know, but he knows who the shoe belongs to.
Well,
Because it's
like,
a sensitive
he's
item.
very-
Yeah,
first
yeah.
of all,
I get it.
that's the thing about it. They
Sensitive
build him
item.
up from the beginning. He is Christoph Waltz's character is this detective.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's how he becomes the Jew hunter.
Jew hunter.
Is like
yes.
he is this detective that
Yes.
is very good at his job, and they make it clear from the beginning. And there is like that we were talking about this because he was pissed off about the scene in the restaurant where he interviews her, Shoshana, and there's a foreshadowing there.
Yeah.
He buys her a glass of milk.
Milk,
He knows
yes.
Yeah.
exactly who she is, and you're
Yeah.
like, you don't. You see her face a little bit, and I'm like,
And she's like, oh, really?
he's the one that
yeah.
he hunted down
when she's
before.
eating the.
And then he
Like,
makes
he's
her
smart.
stay after.
Yeah, and
to
he's-
eat. Yeah.
He knows what he's doing. Waltz was so fucking good in this. Like the entire time I'm going there, that's a bingo, which is one of my other notable lines.
That's a really good
I
line.
know.
It was the
How do you
inspiration
say
for
it?
That
the.
is it. But his face though, it's just like him saying it, and he's like, "That's so exciting." Like he's so good.
How do you say?
I actually have an uncle that looks exactly like him,
Yes, you do.
and he's fucking taught. Oh god! So it's like every time, like when I see this movie and him, like, dude, can you do the note for me? That's a bingo. I'm like, oh, I get so excited. Anyway, I obviously love this movie. So yeah, another thing, Tarantino used real Germans as the Nazis, and he fucking got really good actors for it. The dude in the basement, I forgot, he was also in Salt. I think that's all I've ever seen.
Maximilian?
No, the major that he had.
Oh,
down there.
okay. The one in the corner.
Yeah, the one that was called
Well,
your Nazi
okay.
balls.
Yeah.
Great scene. Don't want to spoil too much if you haven't seen it, because I know we have some young listeners that probably haven't seen it.
He might as well just.
Joey Malone, if you're listening, because you watch one military movie ever, you piece of shit. There's a guest
One
on
we
there, brother.
reviewed.
Yeah, so, I saw the one.
What was the one he
What we do?
picked?
Was it 1917?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only one I've ever seen. I'm like,
Really? He's never seen another?
It's Joey fucking Malone.
Oh, man.
I love the guy. I love you, bro.
Mm.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm
so,
gonna give him shit now.
You should. But he's got a huge penis.
Yeah.
It is monstrous. Good guy. Gorlami.
Tell me more.
Gorlami.
Gorlami. Brad Pitt, dude. Dude, he was solid.
Yeah.
He was solid throughout. He nailed his part like he always does. And
I love making people watch this movie.
It's great.
But a lot of people can't get through reading the subtitles. And I'm like, just get past
Are you
it.
serious?
Few, though. It's not that bad though. It's only a couple scenes though.
Yeah, I know. But it's the first couple of scenes.
Well,
so
the
it's
very
like,
first one, yeah.
So it's like if you just get past it, it
But
gets
they switched
so,
to English right away though.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, but
People don't like to read these
people
days.
don't like to read. They're lazy.
A lot of
Yeah.
retards out there these days. That's what happens. Sad.
Yeah.
I know, like him.
Mentally
That's probably why he hates it. He was like, "That's what it really is."
Well,
He's like, "Fucking making you read
It's not
shit."
that I hate subtitles. It's just that there's times where it's just like, oh my god, seriously though.
That's the hang up.
But I
That's
love
what I'm
how
saying.
it
You
went
know,
to like.
especially when it's American actors.
But I
doing
like
a lot
how
of it.
is Christoph Waltz is speaking French, and I love the fact that he knows like, every goddamn language.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
Well,
And
he's
then
an
he goes,
actor.
"Do you mind
he's
if
an
we
actor
speak
from
to?
Europe.
Do you mind if we speak English?" And that's how he translates it over because he knows he's trying to do something.
Well,
'cause they-
Diane Kruger is German. She speaks German too.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but I like how Tarantino creates that aesthetic that you're like in France, like the countries. He gives that like feel.
Oh, real big
I really
time.
love. That's
Oh,
what I love
he's
about
a
this.
great director.
Once again, cinematography, everything about it
Right.
was good. It's just that
The
it
subtitles and drags.
I didn't feel the drag at all.
Yeah,
honestly,
same here.
every time. Every time.
I honestly did not feel a drag.
Bro, it took me 6 months to originally watch this movie because I kept falling asleep within the first 30 minutes.
You just got bored easily.
But at the core, are you a person that naturally just falls asleep at movies in
Not
general?
normally, no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Sure.
Nah.
I don't know, man.
It's just getting crusty.
You're
as
just
all-
making
I get it, but
That's why I call him
excuses
Crusty
now, I
Taint
think.
today.
but I don't.
Because the last few times we're telling you, fucking movie, it's so crusty. but-
Wash your
I
ass.
think it's
Wash your ass.
grumpy.
Yeah, well, there's
you
that.
are
But,
grumpy.
yeah,
Grumpers.
but like I said, like that.
What did you say? Butt crumb?
I said
Grumpers.
grumpers.
Oh, grumpers. You said butt crumb. I'm like,
No,
oh, that's good.
I'm just saying, like a lot of Tarantino's newer movies just seem to fucking drag on and on.
Well, he really
and
wants to
on.
tell a
This
story.
movie's like 12 years old.
Yeah.
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 I
I
kind
agree
of
with you.
agree because in the Grindhouse, I didn't really like his side. I like Rodriguez's more, but it was like a lot of action pack.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, significantly better is Rodriguez's and the
Yeah.
the
Django was a long movie.
I loved Django, but it didn't have like it. It
Didn't have
flowed.
subtitles.
It moved.
Yeah, I didn't have to read.
No,
Maybe this is a
Have to
Marine
read.
Corps issue.
Again, it's not so
I
much.
bet
the
you if it
subtitles.
was Marines,
All right,
he'd be paying
Hateful Eight had
attention.
no subtitles, and I fucking hated that.
I didn't
movie.
really like that one.
I
That
hated
one
that
was
movie.
a little.
I think it's because you're stuck in this room, right?
Yeah.
The entire movie, and it's like I think Kurt Russell kind of fucked that one up.
Yeah.
The whole time. Anyway, I'm not
Also
gonna
hated
talk
a lot
about
of the names in that movie too, like the way he named some of the characters. I'm just like, oh god. It
But
just
back to
grinds
our
on
movie
my
here.
fucking ears.
I don't want to give spoilers out for people that actually haven't seen it, but the end just puts a lot of joy.
Oh, the end was
Yeah.
great.
Oh yeah.
The end
Oh,
is
yeah.
literally
And just
something.
like zooming in at the end,
Oh,
just like
it would, come on, you can't.
No,
disagree.
I
That was
said
so
the
fuck-
end was good.
So awesome, yeah.
the end was amazing. It made me like cheer. It was like, yeah.
I know it really puts like when I watch this every time, like this is how I wish what really happened back then.
Exactly.
Right.
Because it was like that's what needed to happen.
Again, the story of this movie is great. My biggest issue is that it just drags on.
I don't think it did. Honestly, in my opinion, it doesn't drag me. And maybe it's also I'm a big World War II buff, and it was kind of awesome to see like this fictional story from World War II that you wished all these things happened to fucking Nazis.
An alternate ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then see this ending of it, like you're building up, but yet they made it as real as possible, and it was they did a lot. I mean, when you're talking accuracy, they did a
Yeah.
really good
The OSS,
job. Yeah,
right?
the OSS, the Nazi, the uniforms, everything. I mean, the way everything was done fucking very well when it comes to.
Can we just agree to disagree?
No,
Oh,
I'm
not
a
me
not
and
what we're
Daddy
here
are
for.
fighting.
He's wrong.
You're
Let's
not
get some
going to
ratings.
convince me.
I know. I can't.
Daddy
win.
and
I know.
Daddy
I know
are
this
fighting.
guy.
We're just,
There's no way you
at
can't.
this point, we're just trying to convince the listeners.
At this
I think.
point, I mean, I had to literally send him some cash, and he
Is
would
it
say
my
yes,
fault?
and I know he would. Okay, how much you want?
Daddy's getting a
I'm-
divorce from Dad.
What's it cost you to
One-
get
How
another couple?
much?
Once again, I don't want like a 2-hour movie to feel like I'm sitting there for the whole day.
I think it's longer than 2 hours.
2.5,
isn't
I
it?
think.
Oh,
2.5,
okay.
something like that.
Yeah.
Really? I
Somewhere
thought it
around
was
that.
like just around 2.
Could have easily
something
cut
like
out
that.
30 minutes of that.
Extended cut. There was more scalping of
Yeah.
Nazis.
See, if
I
they would
love
have
that.
added more of that,
How
that
cool
would
is
have
that
been
though?
great.
Scalping
Yeah,
Nazis.
that would be
That's
great.
pretty fucking awesome.
Put more of that in.
I really
There was
liked
a-
putting the Nazi
Oh,
seal
yeah.
on their
Yeah, yeah.
forehead.
Yeah, put more of
but
that
you're
in.
gonna take that uniform
Oh,
off.
yeah. I love Hugo Stiglitz killing all the officers.
Oh, that was
the
awesome.
Fist in the mouth.
Yeah. No, I like the
Stab in
baseball.
the
The
face.
baseball
Oh
bet
yeah,
scene.
the
Oh, that's another one,
aggressive
too.
stabbing one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Hugo Stiglitz is like one of my favorite characters.
Yes.
in this.
Do I not look calm to you?
And I love it. Oh, who narrated that part? Was that oh my god, is that Sam Jackson that did that narration,
I forgot.
or was it Vin Rames? It was one of the two that I remember, but they narrated just that one scene for Hugo Stiglitz. Hugo Stiglitz.
Oh, when they're reading off.
Yeah,
the,
there's
like
nude
the,
articles
the
of him like,
newspaper,
killing all
yeah.
these officers on there, which I think they fucked up because I think they
I-
put on.
See, I like the backstories of each of the characters.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
I mean, of each of the Jewish soldiers.
Yeah, when
that
they
was
go
one of my
into
favorite
each,
parts, man.
each
Yeah.
independent person.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really
yeah.
like that part too.
What they bring to
Yeah.
the table, and
What's his name
I
from
just
The
like
Office? I love it that he's at the end of it. What's that, the piece of shit from The Office?
Novak.
Novak.
Yeah.
I
he's
never really watched
BJ
The Office.
Novak.
But
yes.
BJ Novak,
Yeah.
that's his actual name. BJ Novak was like
Yeah.
the guy at the end of it that was like, That's the best work I've ever seen. Like when he,
Oh yeah,
that one that was like towards the end.
yeah, might have been my masterpiece.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's the kid from Office that was like
Yeah.
a real piece of shit. So it's awesome to see him and like
Ryan.
they call him the little man. He goes, "You're not that little." He goes, the little man. It's like, oh. It's like I get that all the time. Fuck off. All right, so let's get some ratings here. Sam, we're gonna give yours out first because it's the lowest. 3.5.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll respect that. Yeah.
Once again,
I get it.
it just
You know.
Do you?
it dragged on for me. If there was more of the scalping and a little bit more
It's actually a
excitement, I
better
would've been-
rating than I thought he'd give it.
Yeah, me too.
If he gave it a 3, I'd be like, throwing hands.
Once again, you guys are like jumping on me at the fact that I said that the movie drags on. I did not say it was a bad movie.
It's 'cause
I
it's
just said
Army.
it drags
There's no
the
But it
Marines
took
in
you
it.
forever to watch it,
A
though.
bad movie.
There's no Marines in it. That's why he's pissed
Yeah.
off.
Oh, yeah.
That's really
No,
what it comes
there's
down to.
there's
Doesn't
just
have the Marine Corps.
there's a
birthday.
handful of scenes that just I feel like I'm like, dude, cut it down 10 minutes.
Yeah, but guess what? When we watch the Sans of Iwo Jima, that's gonna be like 6 out of 5 fucking.
Yeah, I know.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I know it. As soon as we do another
I'll be
Marine
like,
one.
it dragged on too long. The battle was just too long.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
They could have made it into 15 minutes.
The Pacific. It took forever. All right? 10 episodes I had to watch, you fuckers.
God, it
my
wasn't as
God.
bad as Band of Brothers.
Fuck off.
Oh, what?
Come
How
on. Bad
dare
Brothers
you.
was
I'm
good.
feeling stabby.
That was a feel good
Oh
movie.
no, my prostate. Not yet. I'll hold it. All right.
Is it time to tinkle?
I give it 5.
Of course you did.
Dang, okay.
Bill
I fucking
Murray's.
love it. That's
Okay.
our Hooah's. Because he's Stripes? No? All right. He's even
I
right here.
get
That's
it,
him
I
right
get
there.
it,
All right.
I get
You're
it.
focusing. Yeah, give it 5. I love it. It's actually one of my favorite fictional war movies. It's Quentin Tarantino. I love everything about it. When she picked it, I was like, fuck yes. This is great. Because I was waiting to do this thing. Love it. I've already propped it up the whole time, so I'm not going to say anymore. All right, PD.
For Hooah's remarks complete.
That's it. Oh, cheap shit. All right, cool.
His dad was in World War II.
Yeah. Fourth place.
No, we're gonna talk about that. God damn it.
J-Bot, 4.5.
Yeah. I rest my case.
Oh, fucking wow, we're really speeding through this one. All right, and our guest, Carrie.
In all honesty, I didn't know I could give halves, but I would have gotten it 4.5.
Oh shit! All right, well,
Yeah, so I would say 4.5 instead.
okay, that's fine. You can do
Because
it.
I do agree with like the opening scene. Like I said, a lot of people like drop out of the movies because they don't want to read. Not me. They don't want to. I try to make other people watch it, and they never make it through those scenes because they don't want to read the subtitles.
It really wasn't. I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was that bad.
I don't know. I've just tried to make several people watch it, and
At
throughout that
gunpoint.
scene, people at gunpoint, fucking watch, read this scene right now.
Look, check out the movie, regardless of Sam's opinion here. Check it out. I recommend it. We all recommend it. Obviously, majority wins here. You're fucking everybody here. We all. No, you.
I don't mind being the odd man out on this
It's
one.
fine. You're. I mean,
It's
you
okay.
kinda-
Once in a
anyway,
while, you
are
gotta
the
wear a
only
ball
Marine here.
gag. You'll be all right.
We are getting more Marines on this show.
It's his day in the barrel.
We're gonna make it more Semper than Hooah here at some point. Invite some of your fucking friends. Jesus Christ, why is it always my people?
Because
That's what I was gonna say.
You don't have.
we have
any-
invited some of my friends on here. One will never be on here again, as you
Okay,
know.
all right.
Oh.
What'd you
He
do?
died.
Oh, whoa!
I actually love. I miss him so fucking much.
Scotty, we
Scotty
miss
was the
you.
fucking
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
He was in the closet for. God,
That was a rough
The
I
way
one.
wasn't
you
trying to go
said
that
it,
way
though,
with
man.
it. You fuck. Now I'm getting emotional.
Oh man.
I miss you so much, you piece of shit.
He had to fight so fucking hard for that one because
I
you know we
know.
made him feel like shit
I
during
know.
this whole
I
movie
do miss
review.
him so much. I'm tearing up a little bit there. I miss him so much. Anyway, all right, we're gonna go on to some other shit here. All right, we're gonna do. It's time for fucking. Hey, fuck you, Sal.
I'm
Smoke
just
pit.
saying.
Smoke pit. You're making me cry on this show. All right, time for the smoke pit. We got some Q&A for Carrie here.
Also, we brought Bilbo on.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
come back. The piece of shit doesn't pick up his phone. He came on for 2 episodes. He's like, "Meh, I'm
I love
done."
the guy though. Yeah,
I know he's
like
great.
his-
I
He's
love
got
him a lot.
family shit, man.
Yeah.
We all have family shit.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, come back, Bilbo. We love you. I miss you. Come on. All right.
Like, subscribe.
Follow, share.
Ring the bell.
It's time for Q&A. I gotta pee every time. I'm gonna do a few.
Are
and
you
then I'm gonna
serious?
pee.
dude.
No, I just didn't pee before this show, and I should. I'm gonna get a bucket right here. Probably wouldn't be good for that. Just the ice bucket.
I'll sit next to you.
Just look that way. Just look that way. No, it's good.
Look at me in the eye.
My wife would kill me. You peed in front of her.
Not that you're pissing in your wife's Moscow Mule mug.
All right.
Oh man.
Time for some Q&A for the Glock here. All right. All right. Actually, let's go before I go to when and whys. Let's describe your current position as an Intel analyst. What the fuck do you actually guys do? As an
Analyze
analyst,
It's in the title, bro.
well, you analyze Intel, okay, but like we can tell us on the enlisted side because we've had obviously Chief P on a couple times, and he's done that side of it.
It actually depends on what your position is, like where you're at.
So you're AGR. So
AGR, I don't do squat shit. I do a lot of admin stuff and personnel security.
I sent emails to her before.
weak.
I have gotten
So you
lots
don't
of
have
emails.
fun.
No, I don't have a lot of fun, and no, I send all my soldiers to have all the fun because I'm trying to teach them what it's like to have fun.
So you get out of
Yeah.
field ops?
No, not necessarily. I kind of run the field ops whenever we get a chance to.
When we actually go to the field.
Yeah, when we actually go to the field, I
was
ran
about to
the
say,
last.
That would have been a great job just getting out of all that.
Yeah.
I ran the last field ops. I got an AAM for that. Woo!
AAM.
Yeah.
Million of those. Come on. Handle it.
Actually,
Candy,
that
girl.
was
I don't
my
have one.
first one.
Get the fuck out.
No, and you know what? My last unit gave me an RCOM, but it was like for all these combined into one, and so I skipped AAM and went straight to RCOM.
That's your first?
And this is my first AAM.
Oh,
yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
But do you have a Semper Hooah certificate of achievement?
I do not, but
don't
will
have that
I
keyed up.
eventually?
God damn it.
I-
I could get you one.
I'll try to earn that.
Well,
No.
you are.
It'll cost $10.
You've been a great guest so far.
Yeah,
You've
it
been
does
chiming
cost
in like
$10.
crazy. You were putting in a lot of, good guest.
I'm pretty witty, I think.
You are
Yeah,
awesome.
All right.
I
that's
hope
good.
my check bounced.
I'm not going to call you a nice lady. I did that too much with fucking Des last time.
Not with your pay.
All right, we got some more questions. I'm going to let Sam take over for a second, or some of the boys, because I got to pee really fucking
Okay, go ahead.
bad.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I didn't go before the
But
show.
I didn't really answer the last question fully, though.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a
keep
problem that he has.
Yeah.
right?
I didn't really answer the. So in my current position, I don't do a whole lot. But when I was active duty,
Go pee and
I
she'll
was-
keep talking.
No, I want to hear the rest of it. It's a bad thing to do as a host. Go on.
I was actually a targeteer, and I made targeting packets and killed all the bad guys. It was in a coin
That's a
environment.
pretty cool
Are
thing.
you're talking about like dossiers, right?
No,
No,
that's not how
targeteer.
targeting works at
No.
all.
No.
No, it's
Targeteer's
No,
it's
when
not
she
like the
said
movies,
the-
man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
she
so
said
you're talking about
targeteer.
baseball cards,
Yeah.
dossiers,
Yeah.
portfolios.
I was thinking that for like 2 seconds. Yeah.
Targeteer, that is pretty cool.
Okay.
Because when
yeah.
you said, the guys we go kill, you make.
So
You know.
so it was a lot of time. I was the gopher, like the intel gopher. They're like, tell me the relationship with this guy, and I have to like dig through all the reporting and find
okay,
the
yeah.
information, and then I'll brief it at the above or the cub and be like, hey, I figured out this person is related to this person, but it's more intense than that. There's several different jobs that an intel analyst can be, and within a cell, there's like 10 different jobs that we could do, but my job was targeteer. So.
Targeteer. I like the targeteer. It sounds very French. Musketeers,
The 3
Okay.
target
Go
The
pee.
targeteer.
Yeah.
And remarks complete. You can go pee now.
You fucking were doing that on purpose. Dude. Like, I didn't finish. Like, you fucking bitch.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
But wait, there's...
To make a long story longer,
I gotta pee so bad.
If you want me to continue, I'll
Yeah.
give you specifics. if
Yes.
you-
why and when did you join the army?
Yeah. Tell us a little about the. Yeah. Well, maybe
And did you
with
start
your
off in the
inspiration.
reserves, or
Yeah.
did you go? Were you
no,
active first?
I was active duty. So I joined in 2011. And before that, I had been in college, and then I dropped out of college, and then I was working, and I quit like a job that I really fucking hated, and I really couldn't see anywhere else to go at the time. My brother was in, this guy I was dating was in, and then we broke up, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna join for myself. I'm gonna do my own thing, and then I joined.
Did you look at it as an opportunity to kind of like more define yourself, or is it just like I just need something to do?
I was really soft-spoken before I joined the military, and I thought that like I could do a really good job at it because I didn't have a lot of discipline in my life, and it's something that I really needed because I was really kind of wild before I joined the military.
Quiet and wild.
Well, I mean,
I was the quiet ones. I think.
secretly wild.
Yeah.
You know, that's
You
the
had your
best-
moments,
That's the
but-
best kind of wild.
Yeah.
But
It's like J-Bot here, a lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets. you
Yeah.
know?
exactly.
Yeah, he
I
very
gotta
much is.
maintain my honor.
Right.
You know, public honor. But
Yeah.
And so you enlisted as Intel as a 35?
Yes, I've
Okay.
always been Intel.
Got it. So basic and AIT. Where'd you do basic at?
I did basic at Fort Leonard Wood, Lost in the Woods.
Nah, yeah. We
Been
had,
there
a
before,
we had a
yeah.
guy from our school get sent there on accident.
They put us in a condemned building. They uncondemned the building to put us in the
I
barracks.
am so
there.
shocked the military would do such a
Oh,
thing.
What?
No,
never happens.
really?
Never.
Never in a million years.
Are we on
Yeah.
basic still?
Yeah, I
all
saw
right.
basic in Leonard Wood. It was fun.
Mm.
The senior drill sergeant there hit on me the entire time.
Nice.
And then when I got out
Oh,
of
dang.
when I
Sharp.
got out of basic training, he Facebook messaged me. It was like, "Hey, hit me up." Gave me his phone number.
What
like,
the
yeah,
fuck?
I'll help develop you.
I'll be your unit sponsor.
Yeah.
yeah. I just got married, and like he would make little comments like, "Hey, get with your break up with your husband Zero and get with an infantry hero." Like,
Oh my god.
Is
Laying it
that
on
is that
thick,
why you
huh?
chose Intel?
Please tell me this guy got caught for this shit.
no,
Grunt
no, he
life.
didn't. He was an E7 too.
Oh man.
Hey,
Is he still in?
Scumbag.
Scumbag.
Scumbag Serviceman of the Week.
Was it like all the memes, chasing thick ass E3s?
I wasn't thinking. I was actually really small and like really muscular, but
No, I was talking about my former self.
oh,
Yeah, he's a.
all right.
Yeah, I call him my thicky 3.
Yeah, no, I got injured, and so it would be me and a battle buddy staying behind while everybody else was doing their shit, and he would be in the building. like,
Because
make-
that's not an opportunity for sexual
exactly,
harassment.
Nice.
Make comments to me while I'm mopping the floors. Like,
Wow.
Jesus.
that shit happens.
Well, we all know that shit happens, but
Yeah, I didn't
what
see it
the
'cause I
fuck,
didn't
man?
Did you not feel empowered to report up?
No, because he never acted on it when I was there, but like literally as soon as I left, he Facebook messaged me and was like, "Hey, you're really hot." Oh, and I had
Oh really?
I had BCGs, and they're really, really
Get
fucking
the fuck
thick.
out.
And he would make fun of me so bad the entire. He would walk by me, grab my glasses off my face, and then put them on and walk away from me.
Do you still have
And
them?
so I do. And so the rest.
Do not ask her.
Damn it. You know my thing about glasses.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
called me
Especially
Bugsy,
those.
from
I got
bedtime
glasses.
stories, the guinea pig with the big eyes. They called
Yeah.
me Bugsy. And that guy would fuck with me so much in basic training. We did the obstacle course. And every time I go, he'd be sitting in one area, and every time I pass by him, he'd be like, "Hey, Glock, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow?" I'm like, I don't know, drill sergeant. He's like, "Oh, I thought you could see into the future with those things." And so he would fuck with me constantly. So he was like just like hitting on
I
me,
think I've never
playing
seen a
with me.
female with those on.
Oh, yeah.
I've never
Oh,
had.
yeah.
I've seen a lot of guys.
Back in my day.
I've never seen.
Oh, I used to burn shit with my BCGs. I would get so
Oh,
Light your
bored.
cigarette with it.
I would get so bored, and we'd be in the field, and I'd be like lighting wood on fire, like showing my friends, like, "Hey, look at this."
By the way, for our non-military listeners, BCGs are birth control glasses,
Goggles.
goggles,
Battle
glasses.
combat glasses.
No, birth control.
Yes, I know, but the proper term.
Yeah, proper term is birth control glasses
Yes.
Yeah.
or
the-
goggles.
Goggles. Yes.
Yeah.
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 If
Either
you
way,
want to
it
talk
depends
to
on where you went to basic, where,
Yeah,
how you got
that's
the.
true, too.
I have a really
Battle
good story
combat
about those, though.
Uh-huh.
So that same E7 saw me burning shit with my glasses, and we were doing the wall. And you know how you got 4-man teams trying to get over these big ass walls? So it's 2 males, 2 females, and this other female pushed me over the wall first, 2 guys at the top, and she couldn't get over herself, so I had to crawl back over. And that E7 was watching, and he was like, "Glock." He had a thick accent. "So you're going the wrong way." And I was like, "Drill sergeant, I'm trying to help my battle buddy." And he was like, "Yeah, well, if you burn a hole in the wall, you could just walk through." So yeah, he fucked with me a lot.
We never. See, I didn't. Combat arms, so didn't have any females at all.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
And especially back in.
I think I was like one of the first iterations in 2011.
It was.
Yeah.
If you need to talk to
Our
somebody,
shit was
J-Bot used to be a chaplain's
Totally.
assistant.
No, I don't need to talk
Our
to
shit was
anyone.
like totally segregated too.
Yeah. Well, now
Like,
they're.
I'll refer
The
her to the
integrated thing
chaplain.
is
That's
it's
all
weird to
I'll
me
do.
because like we didn't have that shit. Like I think I mentioned it when Des was on. Like the first female I actually saw was like when we were getting our new PTs, because that's when the new PTs came out. Like we had sweats, the great, the
Mhm.
great,
The
the
gray
gray sweats.
Yeah.
Dick's hanging in that motherfucker. Let me tell you, I love that. I still have my pair. But we, right where, excuse me, Jesus.
I thought the first female you saw was Lunch Lady Doris.
No, that was actually one of them. Yeah, but that one was moly.
Oh,
my
gosh.
God. No, but like it was like a few young chicks that were handing out the PTs, and new ones like it's our last week of basic, and we're getting the brand new PTs, like those black ones with the gray tops. And I'm in there in my gray sweatpants, and I saw my first female after 9 weeks, and I was like, oh, there it is. Oh, what's happening?
I'm pitching a tent here.
Something's happening. Why is it all wet? Like, I didn't know what was going on.
You stayed
'cause,
away
like,
from the eggs, didn't you?
Dude, I jerked off to Kmart magazines during basic.
Dang, dude.
There was the bra section in Kmart magazines. They were the best.
Did you
That's
guys
the best
actually
we had.
have stalls, or was it?
No, we actually did salts. Yeah, but the showers were
Nah,
open. and
No,
all
we,
that.
Yeah.
nah,
Yeah.
we did
After
not.
like 6 weeks, everybody looks good.
Oh god,
Deployment was worse.
Jane looks so good.
Oh man,
hard to see
for me
Jane.
it was like after 6 p.m.
Did
I remember.
Did you guys have open bays or open shower stalls and all that other stuff?
Yes, we did. There was this
Hot.
one weird girl in the corner who would like watch. Yeah, it was always weird.
Nice.
I couldn't see shit without
well,
my
for you,
gla-
it's weird. For me, I'm over here going, yeah.
I couldn't
I'm over
see
the
shit
table
without
going,
my
You like
glasses.
that?
you like it?
So I couldn't tell what
Keep
was really
looking.
going on. But I was told.
They're fogging up.
No, I didn't wear them in the shower. But like I couldn't really
You're
see
kinda
what was
funny.
going on.
You're soap on
So did a
rope.
lot of like shenanigans happen too? Because I mean, I know when I went through basic, all the females were always like snitching on each other, all the hanky panky and.
Yes. So one girl kept a notebook of who all was fraternizing.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Dang,
And
dude.
so we had a pregnant Puerto Rican first sergeant who found the notebook
That's gotta be.
and then took all the females outside and smoked the dog shit out of us for like 2.5 hours. During that smoke session, I actually fractured my pelvis
Ooh.
and pulled my groin muscle.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Yeah. I almost didn't graduate basic because of it.
I had a guy too that broke both his legs and still finished his last PT test with casts.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Running
stress
through my-
fractures were
Yeah.
a big one
Yeah.
for
But
us.
that's what happened too. A lot. I
Mhm.
mean, that happens a lot.
Yeah, I went through some physical therapy and then I ended up doing really well on the last
That's awesome.
APFT and then passed. There was some shit that I didn't do, and the drill sergeant was like, I was stressing out because they're like, we're going to put you on the last day with another unit, and you're going to do it, and you're going to complete every requirement you need. But then I'm freaking out because that day comes and goes, and the drill sergeant comes in, and he's like, as far as I'm concerned, you did it.
That was your
We're
favorite
good.
drill sergeant, right?
He was great.
Not the one that hit on you.
No.
Okay.
It was
Oh,
a
that's
di-
the one I was talking about.
It was
Oh.
a no,
That's your favorite drill
It
sergeant.
was a different one.
She got this dick pic. All right. So,
I bet he's done
no,
that.
let's,
I bet he's done that.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that's basic.
Probably.
And then AIT was at Intel.
Huachuca.
How hot is it there? I hear a lot of things how hot
It's
it
a
gets.
lot. It's a dry heat, but like I come,
There's a bonfire.
I come
Okay.
from Houston though, where it's 96% humidity, so it really didn't bother me that Huachuca was kind of hot.
What time of year?
But
did you go?
I honestly went in the fall, like
Oh, it's pretty
winter
good.
time.
Yeah, so it's a lot.
Yeah.
So-
I
Oh,
had
you
a
had
fir-
it good then, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it got pretty cold though. We had a first sergeant who was,
It
like,
was like 60 degrees now.
no,
No, I know,
no,
it gets
no.
cold. I know.
No,
Wear my
it-
cardigan.
And the first sergeant was like, we're not wearing winter PTs until it's freezing outside. It was literally
I like it.
32 degrees outside. We're still in summer
sounds
PT.
like that sounds like the Marine Corps.
See, you're not from here, so
It's not 31 degrees. You're still
Yeah.
wearing your summer. It's
Every
like-
first sergeant in an
I mean, around
initial
here.
military
Bro.
training unit ever.
Fort Knox in fucking December.
Sucks.
I know.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
I know all about it.
It can
We're
get
out
cold.
there. We're out there in shorts and a t-shirt, and fucking the army is out. You know.
So one thing when I was at Knox, never had a PT.
Oh,
Just pick up condoms and roadkill. That
Yeah.
was my job there.
what happens when you
Get locked up?
get locked up?
I got locked up.
So yeah, Huachuca. How long was that?
Huachuca. It was
Huachuca?
4 months. Actually, it was like 5 months because we were hold unders.
Mm-hmm.
So we were there for about a month before the actual.
So your
Dang,
actual
man.
started.
schooling is about 4 months to become
Yes.
an intel.
An intel.
I thought it was
analyst.
longer.
And you
for
need
the
a top
longest
secret
time.
clearance, obviously.
Top secret.
Mhm.
Why'd you choose Intel?
Yeah.
Because in general, not just Intel, because there's several different sections in Intel, but I chose all source analyst because we take all the reporting and then we make an analysis for ourselves. So it has to involve a lot of critical thinking.
Mhm.
And I like to think that I'm really smart. So
I watch a lot of true crime.
So
I do actually watch a lot of true crime, but
I know,
that has
that's why I
nothing
said
to
it.
do with the Intel.
That wasn't on your hobby list.
It required a pretty high GT, and I had a big ego, so I was
Yeah.
like, they wanted to put me in SIGINT and like watch the radar. At the time, it was just like radar watching and stuff,
Blips.
like squints or whatever they call them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Squawks.
I initially was like, I want to be a 35 Fox, and I get to MEPS, and they're like, no, we don't have that spot available. We just need you to be a SIGINT. And I'm like, no, I'm not signing no fucking contract until you put me in a
Wow.
35 Fox.
Well, dang.
And then he made a phone call that lasted like 2 seconds. Oh, make me a slot. Okay.
How old are you
Okay.
when you joined?
I was 22.
Oh, okay. So ahead of the game.
Yeah.
You're smart enough to. I was like,
Get what
18.
you want. Yeah.
Honestly, that's the best age to join.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that if I had joined any younger, I would have got in a lot of trouble.
Artillery. That's what my first
Yeah.
job was. Okay.
Yeah.
They could make. I want to be MP, and they couldn't give me MP because I'm a criminal. And
I don't really think I had the maturity level to join at that age. Like, I'm really
Oh,
glad I
yeah.
joined at 22.
Well, think of how many problems would be like alleviated when you don't have like 18, 19-year-olds,
Yeah.
running around without supervision for the first time.
like, I'm not thinking of a smart guy. but
hijacking
18, I was
buses and shit.
completely fucking retarded, and I went, whatever. I'm just gonna
Mhm.
do it. Man, Jesus, kick my. Anyway, back to you on this. All right, so that's why you chose Intel. Pretty cool. Hachuka. All right, your first duty station. Where was that at?
Fort Bliss.
Oh, God damn it.
PD.
God damn it. Anywhere close to the 11th Air Defense Artillery
That's where his dad was stationed.
I was
from
on
81 to 84.
I was on the newer side of the base.
They didn't have that.
Did you do any trips to Juarez, Mexico?
No, we weren't allowed.
No donkey shows?
No.
You
It was a
missed
different
We-
time.
I
in the
wasn't
80s,
allowed to go to
apparently.
Tijuana either, and yet I went.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go.
No one
though.
ever.
Like,
No one ever
Juarez-
thinks you're gonna go on 4th of July.
no,
weekend.
because from behind the fence you could see all the shanty towns. Like
Yeah.
on the hill, you could just see all of the buildings built up on the hill. And I just wasn't interested. I don't think there was
Didn't wanna see the
anything there for
dirtiness
me.
there.
Well,
William Beaumont Hospital still
and
there?
also-
She didn't want to see Sicario happen in
My
real life.
daughter was born at Beaumont Hospital. There,
Oh, my
actually.
Oh.
But no, there's just nothing that I really interested me over there. Because
It's a shithole.
everybody
it's Fort
came
Bliss.
over the border.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like on the weekends, everybody came and went to like the mall and Walmart and stuff. So like everybody came to us. I didn't need to go to
The
to
donkey
them.
Well,
the donkey show.
In
Donkey
all
show's
fairness,
right
like Tijuana is as popular as it is because it's right by San Diego, and you
Yeah.
have like all the UCSD students going.
The
down
chicken
there.
fight, the cockfighting is great.
Yeah. I saw that in Guam.
Donkey shows.
Now Tijuana, that's a place that I would like to get. My mom's been there a few times. She told me all
dirty
about
as
it.
fuck.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
robbed twice
Yeah, it's so dirty there.
by the cops. They really wanted that fossil watch.
So bliss though. How long were you there?
I was there for almost 3 years.
From 81 to 84? I'm just checking. God damn it.
Fucking dad.
Fucking dad.
3 years there. All right. That's you. So you're active there. I think that's when you left the active duty side, right?
I did leave active. Yeah.
And then why'd you get out that time? Can you talk about it? You don't want to? No. We can
I
skip
got
it.
out because of my ex wanted me to
Ooh.
get out.
Well, all right. The only reason I ask is you brought him up a lot in your bio here.
Because he's a piece of shit.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Stick it in his ass.
Yeah.
Oh no, because he really honestly made me the person that I am because
And he was a
such a
service
shitbag. He was a service member.
Was he the
Yes. Yes. For sure.
scumbag service member ever?
Forever.
Of Glock's life.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. He was really bad.
I
Really,
heard.
really
Yeah.
bad.
Well, yeah. But I think the first night we got to hang out, you mentioned him quite a bit. So
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know what we were
Was
talking
I
about.
drunk?
No, yeah, we were drinking and we were talking about I don't know, like your background a little bit. And that's where I started getting to know you. And you brought him up. And I was like, oh man.
My favorite
Yeah.
memory from that conversation that night was the Oorah story.
Oh, you want to talk
That's
about
my
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
story
You wanna
to
talk about
tell.
that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Actually,
it? It's a Marine story.
Nice segue.
It's
my,
just for you.
It's
Th-
my favorite
For
story
the Marine
to
Corps
tell.
birthday, right?
It makes me look so good. It
In
does.
honor of the Marine Corps birthday,
Good for
Glock,
you.
will you
This
share this
story.
story with us?
Okay, do you want me to give you all of the tidbits?
Oh, every yeah.
Oh,
Go.
Sure,
yeah.
man.
Go all the way.
Okay,
Just
so
don't make it a Quentin Tarantino movie.
anyways, it's my story. Let me tell you how I want to
just
tell
kidding.
you. So Shitbag and I were having a hard time, right? So I told him I wanted a divorce, and he was in Bahrain. And they let him go on emergency leave to fix our marriage, but he had some deployment money. So instead of fixing our marriage, we just drank the whole time. We just went out and partied. And
He's
so
fixing it, right?
one specific night, we went out to a comedy show with my family, and we decided all we were going to drink that night was Patron. And
That's
when-
one way to wake up naked on your neighbor's lawn.
so the way that I woke up, though,
Hey. Go on.
so that night we went to a bunch of bars after that and had a few more shots, had a beer on the way to our final bar,
Dang.
which was this multi-level club that I really enjoyed going to when I was younger. but it had like 4 different bars in it. So we went to the patio bar, and I was like, I want a drink. And the guy was like, fuck no, you're way too drunk. And I was like, fuck you, I'm going upstairs. And my brother was already up there, and he had already ordered us like a round of shots. So I had a couple more shots of Patron. And I was sitting at a bar table just like this, but it was like straight across. And this guy next to me was hitting on the bartender, who happened to be this girl that I knew. My brother knew as well, and he liked her. And this dude was hitting on this bartender that I knew. And I know my brother liked her, so I was talking shit to this guy. I was like, you ain't shit. You got a little dick. I was wasted. I was like 2 dozen shots of Patron in. Like, I was gone. And he punches me in the mouth.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Punches me in the mouth. And mind you, my unit, and we were all ready to deploy in about 6 months. I had a Ranger commander who was teaching us hand-to-hand combat.
Ooh.
Every week for the past like 6 months, we had been training and rolling. And so he taught me well, and I worked out with him a lot. I worked out with him like 3 times a day, just like randomly doing push-ups, whatever. But
Dang,
we
man.
rolled
Okay.
once a week for like the past 6 months. Badass. Love him. He's great. And so he punches me in the mouth, and I give my ex-husband a chance. I'm like, he fucking punched me. Like, what are you gonna do? And so he reaches past me, he punches the guy in the face. The guy like immediately punches him back, and I look over at my ex, and he's bleeding, and he's a pussy, so he's just sitting there like, oh, he's like, oh, I got hit, like, oh,
Dude.
and he's bleeding. And this guy starts to walk away, and it was like a stool like this where it's higher up.
Oh, shit.
And I jump off my stool onto this dude's back, and I put him in a rear naked choke. Like, perfect form. Just got my
Mildly
hooks,
erotic.
Got my hooks, just like cross my ankles, arched my back. And like, I remember bits and pieces in the night because I was so wasted. And I just remember telling myself, like, this dude's about to fall. We better hold on. So
You're my hero.
I arch my back, and this guy passes out.
Yes.
Nice.
And this guy's like over 6 foot, like broader guy. Could barely like hold on to him. Barely got my arms together. And he passes out with me underneath him, and I land, and I'm still holding on.
Oh, shit.
And he's got like 5 of his buddies around us, and they're like, let him go. I'm like, no. Fuck you. Like on the
Fun
ground.
chica here, huh?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Marine Corps girl here.
You
Telling you, right?
are a warrior.
And finally, this big bouncer comes and pulls me out from underneath this guy, kicks me out of the bar. And like at the same time, I didn't know it, but my brother was also fighting another group of people, and he gets kicked out of the bar about the same time. So
Aw,
I'm
good
out.
family. That's
We're fighters.
I am an American soldier. I am a warrior and a member of a team.
Definitely. Oh, my brother was also served. He also served in the army as well. So
okay. Still in or was or
no, he was.
Okay.
No longer. So we get kicked out, and I'm like looking at my ex, and like he's bleeding, and I'm crying because I'm a female and I got hit in the face, and I'm drunk. And my
that's
brother.
the real excuse. Don't say you're female. You just got drunk.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So.
I throw it out
So
there.
my brother comes up to me. He's like, "What the fuck happened?" I'm like, "Yeah, someone hit me." And he's like, "Who the fuck hit my sister?" And he's like running around trying to figure it out. I see cop lights, and I'm like, "All right, time to go." And the shit of it is that we actually had a DD, but we were parked about a quarter mile down the road, so we had to walk to our car. And the HPD, what they like to do is like corral people outside of bars, regardless of like. You didn't do anything or whatever. If you're drunk, you're going to fucking jail.
Yeah, you're in the tank.
Yeah. They didn't know anything about the fight. Anyways. So they stopped me on the way to the car. I don't remember the conversation with the cops at all. I just remember being in the back of the car and being like, slip my cuffs at one point, and I'm like,
Really?
I don't
Fucking
think I'm supposed to be able
professional.
to do this. Like,
That's hot.
I just remember being in the back of the cop car, like, fuck you, I'm in the fucking army. Like, I'm just so drunk. I'm
That
so
never
drunk.
helps.
It doesn't help, no. But I didn't know any better. I didn't.
The best part is
Maybe
like,
I should
if-
pull over. She's
if
in the
you
army.
work with her, Not that personality.
No. This is who I used to be.
Yeah.
No, I partied with you a couple times. I've seen you throw out some vulgar words here, but like at work, you're always like,
I'm a
very, very professional.
I'm a professional.
Outside it, once that uniform comes up, fuck this shit. Let's tell some stories and drink. I mean, shit, you're doing it right now.
Yeah.
So that's go on though.
But it's not. That's not all that.
Yeah.
Actually, so they must. At some point I told them I was in the Army, and they call brigade staff duty.
Oh.
And we were in the middle of a 3-week exercise, brigade exercise, where it was like full on. Nobody gets leave. Everybody has to work. Kind of exercise. They let me go special because my husband was on emergency R&R. So they called brigade staff duty, and they must have like directly told the colonel, because the full bird colonel comes in the ace section and he yells my name, Glock. And they're like, sir, she's on leave. And he goes, I know, because she's in fucking jail.
Well, I mean, you guys were really resting up the
What rank you that time?
relaxation part.
I was a PFC.
Oh, that's hot.
And and my unit
Love
hadn't
it.
had an alcohol-related incident in 2 years.
Wow.
Ooh,
That's
way
pretty
to set
very
the bar.
impressive.
You
Yeah.
just revoked their 4 days.
That's impressive.
This is
2
why we
years.
can't
2
have nice
years.
things.
Man,
Yeah.
every unit I ever wasn't active. It was like 2 weeks was the max. Like even at Germany, like the board DUIs, 4 days was the max.
We couldn't
Yeah,
go.
same
we
thing
couldn't
at
go
Fort
a week.
Carson.
We couldn't go a week.
Fort
Yeah,
Carson,
4 days
that
was
thing was
max on that
changing
thing.
daily.
Ding, ding. There were 4 days. I'm like, 4 days? It's amazing. I'm like, oh, I went back down.
And I didn't get in trouble, actually, because I was so close with my commander, and they knew I was a really good soldier, that he was like, I have to give you some sort of admin consequence. I have to do something. So they sent me to an ASAP class, education class for
Those
2
are
days.
bullshit. I've been in
Not the
those before.
full AA class,
Yeah, I know
but
that
like
one.
just an education class. For
I've been in
2
that before.
I didn't get
I've been in both.
demoted.
How to make the best drinks.
I didn't get demoted. I didn't get an article. I didn't get pay taken. Nothing. Just
Awesome.
2 days
Good.
of education
Negative counseling.
class.
Word.
But I've been in those
Yeah.
classes. They really help.
And then I didn't tell my commander about the fight because I didn't want to get in even more trouble. But him and I kept in contact over the years, and like a couple years later, I felt really bad about it. And I talked to him on the phone, and I was like, sir, I got to tell you something. Like, it's really been weighing on me. Like, that night, I actually got into a fight. I choked this man out, and he was like, the fuck, Glock? Why didn't you tell me? I would have given you a fucking award for that shit.
AAM. Outstanding.
He's
Your
like,
first AAM could have
because
been
he's
there.
the one that taught me that shit.
Yeah.
And he was
That's
like,
pretty awesome.
you know that one chick? She put a woman through a fucking table in the DFAC. I love that shit. And it was so,
So
good.
this actually answers my next question: how your first duty station was? Seems
Oh.
like
You
my,
answered it all.
My commander was one of the greatest guys ever. He had an extremely open door policy, and anything that happened to us, like, he was all over that shit. Like, if anybody wronged us, he was all for it. He was a mentor, teacher, like even the NCOs. I'm not discounting their efforts as well, but yeah, it was a great unit, and I think that's what kept me in the Army, because after that I went to a really shitty TPU status like unit, like a CA unit. I was in a CA
I was
unit.
actually gonna drop into this
Yeah.
right before that. So you got out that time. You went to school.
Yeah.
Psychology. That's what you studied that for that. You finished that up?
No, I have 1 semester left.
That's it,
Oh, get it done.
Dude,
bitch. For real. 1 semester.
it's due for you.
I failed the class, so I owe some money.
What class? You wanna say
World
it?
history.
Oh my.
Oh,
Dude, I'll
what?
help you out. That's
Well-
literally what I.
Because they put me on a lot of orders that year, and I missed a lot of the class, and I just didn't do the homework. Cause I
You
was
know
like,
what though?
Fuck it.
You need help though, because history is like my thing.
I mean, I liked it. I just didn't do the work, so I failed.
All right.
So I owe
Finish-
some money.
finish that
So I
shit.
got to pay the money back, and then I'll finish it. But
Why-
I don't
why-
have a lot of time.
Why go with
it.
psychology though? Why that route?
I've always been really interested. Actually, initially, I started at Baylor with forensic
dang.
forensic
Baylor.
science. Yeah.
That's a big name. Shit.
Yeah.
It's bigger than the show. All right.
I got into Baylor,
Everything's bigger than the show.
and
Hey.
I joined Baylor because I wanted to go for forensic science.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty
and-
cool.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I've actually. All right. Go on. Go
I
on.
just
wanted-
found our lead correspondent for To Catch a Service Member.
yeah. Right.
That jizz.
I listen to a lot of true crime podcasts.
Well,
lot.
what's the one we did? We sponsored one, didn't we? or one
Did
sponsored
it was
us.
like a military one.
I don't know.
Military true
really?
crime. or something.
Military true crime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need
Hey,
to
now
listen
we
to
gotta
that
hit the
one.
guy up for
Shit.
I
Give me
thought
another $10, motherfucker.
So I originally started with forensic science, and then I decided I wanted to go to forensic psychology because I really liked psychology. So
What the fuck is forensic psychology?
it's like the cross between criminology and psychology.
It's like
so
profiling and shit.
Yes, exactly.
what's that
Exactly.
show? What's
like
that
show?
Mindhunter.
Mindhunter.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's-
yes.
That
Criminal
show's
Minds.
Criminal Minds.
Criminal
Criminal
Minds,
Another one,
Mindhunter, same thing. Yep.
Quantico.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to work for like an agency or a police agency doing profiling for them, or being an expert witness, because you get lots of money for that. Dossiers. Oh, and then
Dossiers.
again, like the targeting portion really helped me, my background, you know, so. it
That's
helps.
hand in hand.
Yeah, it does. So it's just like step.
Good shit. PD, I need you to take over for a little bit. I gotta take care of a private over here. But,
Roger
you guys-
that.
Yeah. Keep going though.
Okay,
Apologies.
so you got back into the reserves. Tell us a little about that. You said shitty CA unit.
Oh,
No surprise
really?
there.
No
Really,
surprise.
really shitty CA unit. The retention rate there was horrible. You had NCOs dropping like flies there. They didn't want to stay there at all.
Just
Was it
that
just
particular
command climate
unit?
or-
Yeah, it was that climate. They didn't do anything for their soldiers, like at all. To give you a scope, I was a specialist running a S2 shop of specialists because there were no sergeants in my section, and I was the security manager as a specialist.
Jesus
Dang.
Christ.
Yes, running a battalion.
Sounds familiar.
Without any formal training. I was not officially a security manager.
How do these people?
See, and this is why when people put such high praise on the U.S. military, when you have
Your
shit
tax
like this
dollars at
going
work.
down and all that.
And then I lost my job, and they didn't want to give me ADOS orders to be said security manager. They wanted me to do it on my free time, and I said, "Fuck you."
No.
Yeah.
hell
So
no.
what were you? So what were you doing for civilian employment while you're? in
I
reserves?
worked as a marketing analyst for
Oh.
a physicians practice management group company. They like bought failing practices, and then they like recruited all the admin stuff. So like recruited doctors and like did all their pay and stuff like
Yeah.
that. They merged eventually to a bigger company and laid off a bunch of people, and then they laid me off.
Oh,
Oh,
that
man.
sucks.
Yeah, and once my severance pay ran out, AGR program called me. Like as soon as my pay ran out, AGR program called me, and they're like, "You want to do this?" I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
So is it because you went because you got laid off? You started pursuing the AGR program?
No,
or?
actually, it took them about a year to contact me.
Okay, so what made you want to go to AGR program?
So there's a really good like S6 NCO, and he convinced me. He was like, "If you're even thinking about it at all, put in an application." So about a year prior, I put in an application just to do it. I don't really know why.
Yeah, it was just a hunch.
It's just something to do, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was like,
You see how chill it is.
35 boxes are really needed, like in the HR program, so you'll probably get recruited and you go back active duty, which was something I wanted to do. So
All right, so you got picked up for AGR program. What unit did you go to? How'd that go?
the first one I went to was a joint unit with the Navy in UCOM.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was just, and we were a detachment, so there wasn't really many people. But when I moved up here, I really didn't know anybody, so it was kind of shit.
right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where was it? Wait, where was your last duty station with the UCOM?
It was at the same place.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you just like went down the hallway or something?
Yeah,
huh?
I asked for a compassionate reassignment because, single mom.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Had that ACE card.
Yeah, and they tried to move me after a year and a half, which was bullshit. Like,
Dang.
Yeah,
still,
that's
huh?
definitely
do
not
I
enough
not
time
get
to
my
stabilize.
stability period? You're supposed to give me 3 years. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving is already like hard on like families and shit like that, but then you like equal into it like single parent
Yeah.
and
Speaking of that.
military life and all that.
So you feel
rough.
you feel like the AGR thing is doing it for you?
Yeah, for now. I mean, it was there when I needed it, right? But again, it's a lot of admin shit.
Pretty chill life though, yeah.
Yeah.
Better than
No,
active.
Not
I
really.
don't know if you guys brought that up though. Is it?
Not really in the battalion though, 'cause it's a lot of high pressure, like politics shit going on.
Especially the one you're in.
Gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of political bullshit.
You gonna stay in a little longer with it?
But I
don't
do
think
get a
it's
lot
asked
of anonymity, though. They give me a lot of freedom of maneuver. Like, if
Mm-hmm.
I wanted, as long as I do my fucking job, they don't care.
Right, you're competent, unlike
Well, yeah,
Sergeant Dipshit, right?
Yeah.
that. You know who you are.
I was about to say.
That one really got
No,
me.
I'm
Pretty good. What did I miss? Where were we at?
Where?
My current assignment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AGRs.
How she's liking it. If it's, do you see this being long term? Like you're gonna stay in, or are you coming back to TPU land, or what's going on?
I was actually going to ETS in January, but
Really?
I re-enlisted recently.
Mm.
So currently I'm waiting on HRC to tell me if they're going to move me or not. They've identified me to move, but they have not identified a place for me to move. So
Down the street.
yeah,
the street,
I asked
actually.
for another compassionate reassignment. Keep me in the same location.
What do you want to be?
I want to be back at UConn. I fucking love that place. It was great.
Mm.
But I know that's not going to happen. Whatever. But there's some instructor units down the street, so I can be an instructor or whatever.
Stay close.
You like
Yeah.
doing
Don't
that?
leave us.
Would
I-
you like doing instructing?
I
She's
don't know
actually
if I'd
pretty good
like
at it,
it, but if it's a necessary evil, then I'll do it. I mean,
By the way, thank you for being a guest that knows how to use the microphone thing. There, you're the only one that's literally been walking around that thing.
I'm sorry
the
if
time.
like this movement is like.
I know it's
it-
great. She's the only one that's like, hey, what's up? What's going on? She's like following the whole time, like doing little. What's
Sorry if I'm
what's the
distracting
blind
anyone.
fucking keyboard dude?
Ray Charles,
Not Ray Charles, the other one.
Stevie
Stevie
Wonder.
Wonder.
She does. She's doing the Stevie Wonder with it very well. Like,
It's very Axl Rose, right?
Oh,
Like,
there you go. Yeah, you're doing it pretty well.
She starts singing. She starts singing November
my
Rain.
parents met at a Whitesnake concert, so I'm a
so
product
hot. so hot.
of. I'm a product of rock and roll.
Product of White Snake.
Hair metal.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
My
man.
dad had
Super
like
hot.
a mullet with like really curly big hair. Like, I get my hair from my dad.
Fucking love the
I
80s.
love it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Same
god.
here.
So turned on right
some
now.
of my biggest memories are like in the back of my dad's Trans Am with the T-tops
Ooh,
on.
the Trans Am.
Him doing donuts in a parking lot with me like sticking out of the top, like listening to Aerosmith. Like,
That's
oh,
amazing.
yeah.
That is the most Texas thing I've heard in a while.
But my
Here
dad,
we
actually,
come
my dad's from
again.
Illinois.
What? Wait.
Yeah.
Southern Illinois.
No, no. Well,
Mm-mm.
no, Central Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Anything south of I-80 is Southern Illinois.
Anyways,
that's true.
that's Chicago biases.
I'm
That's the way
a,
the rest of the state thinks of it too.
I'm a
It's true, though.
suburbanite, so they, freaking Chicago hates suburbanites. Then anyone out in the country thinks you're from the city, so it's like it's the worst of both worlds.
Yeah.
All right, you got a lot of hobbies.
I
Oh,
got
do you?
too
Oh.
many hobbies.
Painting.
Typical white
reading,
girl.
All right, crochet,
That's
disc
crochet.
golf.
Frolfing.
Disc golf, froth, I froth.
Disc golf. What the hell is disc golf? Is that the frisbee?
Yes,
the
it's
frisbee
like
golf.
golfing with frisbees.
Yeah, all right. That's what I thought it was. All right.
Yeah, it's fun.
We
Ice
have a lot of
skate.
land, so we
Yeah, you
actually
tell
have
us
our
the
own
land
like
you-
little
Big old
disc
farm
golf
you live on. What do you do in
course.
that farm? You grow some shit?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shrooms? Whatever else? All right, no. All right.
Shiitake. Come on. now.
Shiitake. What shiitake mushroom?
so good.
So, very good.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Wow, so intel. All right. Ice skating. So,
So
yeah.
my first job was at an ice rink, and
So what was your job there, though?
I was the skate guard. I sharpened skates.
Wait,
so
skate guard?
skate rental.
There's a guard for skating?
Yeah, there's a skate guard. So like on Friday and Saturday.
Hey, get off the wall.
On Friday and Saturday nights, we would have like a public skate, and all the
Mhm.
teenagers would be there, and
Open
then
skate.
it would be
No
my job
finger
to be
banging
like,
on the ice
slow
rink.
the fuck down, that kind of thing. But I also sharpened skates, and I learned how to skate from a figure skater, but I was on hockey skates, and then I taught myself how to play hockey.
Oh, snap.
Hey.
Oh, all right.
All right, there.
All right, all right.
I like it. Fuck it.
I
yeah.
love hockey. Playing hockey is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking super cheeky here. Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Hockey's
Pool
actually
league for 10 years, I see.
one
Oh,
of
yeah,
my favorite
pool league.
sports.
Mhm.
9 ball, 8 ball, 7 ball.
All of them.
Well, I mean, what was your favorite? What was your favorite? though?
All of the balls.
What was,
All the balls.
What's that class you won again?
Snooker.
Snooker.
Oh, I have played snooker.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is
That's a
tough,
hard
though.
game.
That's the one
it's
we've-
it's
That's
an
the Brits.
English game.
Yeah,
It's
that's
Brits
really
sport.
hard because you have to be really precise.
The
Yep.
table is
Yeah.
like huge.
They're
Table's
huge. They're like
huge and the
10 foot.
pockets are
yeah.
Like a
smaller.
10-foot
Yeah,
table
they're
or
tiny.
something?
Yeah.
It's like 10-foot table or some shit?
No,
Yep.
I think it's 12, isn't it?
Get the fuck
Yeah.
out. 12-foot table?
It's really big.
It's a
I don't
big
know
table.
specific.
Because there's 6, 8,
Jones,
10.
look it up.
Yeah.
Fucking
It is
piece
a
of
very large table.
Yeah.
But you have to do like a red ball and then a colored ball and then a red ball and then a
Yeah.
colored ball. You have to alternate. But it's
Fucking
really fun.
racist.
And then they have like one of those things on the wall.
Bumper.
You know,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Abacus.
abacus.
abacus?
Yes,
Yeah.
they have an abacus on the wall that you use. It's very English.
Yes.
Yes.
Very,
No, but-
very proper.
No,
Tactical Pythagoras.
I started in pool league when
That's
I was
that's
21.
three cushion.
Or 20. I was 20 when I started in the
Dang.
pool league, and I've played in several different pool leagues, and
No, don't
Yeah.
play with her. She's a shark.
Yeah, I know.
Cool shark.
it's really fun to shark actually because guys line
You're
up.
hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah. you're-
Because guys line
hustling,
up to
babe.
beat the girls. They
Yeah.
they think, oh, she's just a girl. I
You
can
ever seen
get
the
her.
movie
You
Pool
know?
Hall Junkies?
Oh, that was a good. Yeah.
I might have. I'm bad with
Pool Hall Junkies, great pool movie. You'll
Yeah,
love
it's one of my favorite.
I'll look it
movies.
up when
Not
I
as
get
good
home.
as The Hustler and Color of Money.
That.
Oh, The
Yeah,
Hustler's
Color of
good,
Money.
yeah.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think
Color
Pool
of
Hall
Money was a
Junkies
good
is
one.
Color of
better.
Money was awesome.
It is.
Tom
but I
Cruise,
thought
man.
Pool Hall Junkies was just like this like low budget, really kick ass pool movie though.
What was it?
It was.
Oh, yeah,
It was
yeah,
a good movie.
yeah,
Yeah, without a doubt.
Was it Christopher Walken in
Yeah,
that?
Christopher
Yeah.
Walken, Ricky
Christopher-
Schroeder.
Oh,
Paul
his little
Palminteri.
little
Walken.
monologue on the
Christopher
lion or
Walken.
something.
If you've
That was
got
a good.
him there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need more cowbell.
yeah. I'm a millionaire.
There was a point where I was really into Christopher Walken impersonations.
Oh, now you got to do
I
it.
did it all the time.
Now you got to do it.
No, I'm good.
Do it.
No, I can only do them when I'm drunk.
Well, we're
I'm
getting
not
there.
I will
there
say,
yet.
anytime I hear "Don't Fear the Reaper," I was like,
Man.
I'm trying to listen
There
for
you
more.
go.
Yeah, more cowboy.
Jump
Come
in. All right, so a lot of pool. 10 years though. That's pretty
10
good.
years, yeah.
That was a long time.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
These, I mean, oh no.
What? Go on.
What?
I don't know. I was like, really, I'm still stuck on with the out of like 7, 8, or 9 ball. Which one was your favorite?
Oh yeah, like for
You
playing
know.
pool.
Like regular 8-ball.
Regular 8-ball?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just fell in love with 9 ball.
It's a lot more
Like,
competitive. No,
wait,
so I
hey,
feel
you
like
piece
that's
of
just-
shit. Like the way she said, like you piece regular
yeah,
8-ball, you
no.
fucker.
Yeah, duh. No,
J-Bot.
I feel like 9-ball had a lot more luck involved. So
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
It
okay.
is. I agree.
yeah, because like if you hit a couple of that, or
Or when
yeah,
someone
your
plays
opponent-
defense on you.
yeah, your opponent
Yeah.
hits the balls in, like you get a chance to just run the table on the rest of them. But like
Yeah.
on
yeah.
the 8-ball, you have to do your own work and do your own
It's a lot less
stripes or
forgiving.
solids.
I could see
So-
you hustling though.
Yeah.
I could.
And I have some stories, and it's been a lot of fun, you know, because I'll go into a bar, the pool tables
With
are
her
full.
Lucasi or whatever.
The pool tables
Yeah.
are
Look at she. I
full.
can see her. She's like, oh, all right, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Tell
No,
us your yeah.
So the pool tables are full, and I'm like, no, I want to play. So I'll go up to a guy and be like, hey, I'll play you for this table. And they're like looking at me like, whatever. Okay, fine, I'll play you because, you know, I'm cute, whatever. And then, so I'll win the table.
Confident as fuck.
I know,
love it.
man. That's how you choked out that dude.
That wasn't confidence. That was pure skill.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna
Believe
say-
it or not, that was not my favorite Oorah story. There's that other one.
All right. Tell us this the pool story.
I mean, I have several, but they all go about the same way, right?
Oh.
So
You get the table.
guy has table, I play for table, I win table, and then guys line up to play to win back table. They all lose. I get money and drinks. End of story.
Boom. There it is.
Yeah.
That's all you need right there.
Mhm.
And she lived happily ever after.
That's
All right.
right.
So you're also
Dang,
another
man.
hobby here too.
Too many hobbies.
Well, you love lifting.
I
fucking
do.
all
I
about
lift.
getting,
I got
like, lifting.
4 plate. I deadlifted 4 plates the other day, and I'm so happy.
Damn.
So
Oh.
that's 225
Yeah,
pounds
that's-
for people who don't lift.
Yeah.
That's what I can kegel now.
We know.
Oh, really? I can do 250.
Oh, I mean,
In
I
my
can
butt.
lift 250, but I've only done it like for 1 rep. I'm talking about 225 for 3.
Yeah.
That's pretty
yeah.
good.
So,
Solid.
yeah.
Not bad, dude.
You're one of the few in the ACFT there. Everyone's like, whoa.
Deadlift.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got this.
I started lifting after I had my daughter because I gained a ton of weight. I gained a lot of weight. And so to lose it, I started lifting. And so I've been lifting now for like 8 years.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
Powerlifting.
Yeah.
Scary.
Oh, okay.
That's why I wore a hoodie today. I was like, shit.
It's pretty
I
hot.
look like
It's
a
pretty
little
warm
bitch
in
next to-
here, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, OG was burning up.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was the getting off a drill, getting
Oh,
here, getting
okay,
here
okay.
set up, and hey Brett, you all right? Take a seat, relax. Gotta deal with that again. But anyway, we're wrapping up here pretty shortly here. Yeah, so lifted, crazy. And we got that. Awesome. You're jacked, swollen, huge, in a good way.
Huge.
Oh, yeah.
Huge,
No friend.
huge.
Huge.
Yeah.
Bigly.
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 Totally awesome. Love it.
Dude, you've been great guest.
Thank you.
Great guest.
I'd like to come back. at
Oh
some
yeah,
point.
you can go to the closet.
Comic.
You want to get
I'll
in
be
there?
closet,
You want to be? You
yeah.
want to? You want to be a all right.
Then
We call them closet whores, but I'm not gonna
that's
call
fine.
you.
I can be a closet whore.
Get in there. Ah, yeah.
Literally, that's the first time I've ever heard you say it.
Oh,
You just wanted to see if she could
yo,
debate.
G, thanks, man.
You're not here often enough.
Oh,
So how would you know?
That's a
You weren't
jab.
even here last week.
Oh,
Because it was a Thursday and I work.
Well, yeah. We recorded on Thursdays
okay,
before.
well,
Yeah, well, that was also before I had
Some
to
fires back.
receive
Oh,
product
okay.
at the bar.
Okay.
I
Whatever.
appreciate the truth, though.
Yeah, well, I
Thank
mean,
you.
It is the Sam and OG show.
yes, I
It's turning
understand.
into just OG
Yes.
Pete show here.
Yeah, for one episode.
with J-Bud as
Two. Okay, so two.
That's a lot.
semi-guest.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of tension here.
It's a yeah.
Every
Hey,
episode.
hey,
Look, if I could,
hey, I love you
This is
both.
20 plus years of.
I wish I could schedule those fucking deliveries. I really do, but no, they deliver when they fucking feel like it.
Sorry, we're gonna get full time here at some point here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna quit all your jobs. We're gonna knock this out.
I
That's all we're gonna
kinda-
do.
Sign up for Patreon.
Yeah, soon enough.
Oh,
We're-
dude.
hey, our listeners
Do
are
you
getting
need-
there.
yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
we're getting there on that, dude. It was awesome to have you on.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you coming on. You have been a fantastic guest. You got in from the beginning to the end. You've been jumping in. That's awesome. Not a lot of guests do that. People get nervous. You were just boom on point the whole time. I love
told
that.
you I'm witty.
I know. I
don't-
know you are. I've talked to you about some people. Just it shocks them with the big old BBC in front of their face and the lights in the. You were just knocked it out of the park. That's
Yeah.
great.
I listen to a lot of podcasts, and it's really been surreal, and I really appreciate
Plus
it.
your mic. It's like your
Yes.
first time on. You're like you're over here doing like.
The Axl Rose. That's what
Yeah,
I'm telling
you're
you.
doing. You
Yeah.
did great with it. You did great with it. I'm very happy. Thanks for the boys in the closet. Yeah.
Anytime,
Yeah.
man.
Thank
Anytime.
you, Sam, for showing up this week.
Once again,
You almost couldn't make it though.
almost.
Almost. See what I'm saying?
He made it.
Yet
It
you
was
talk
nice meeting
shit.
you. though.
Nice meeting
No.
you as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got to do a little pluggy plug at the end of the show. All right, like, subscribe, follow, share, remind yourself. That's the little bell thing. There
Ding
it is.
it.
Ding, ding, ding.
We're on a lot of different
Jinx.
platforms. You can listen to everywhere. Also on the social medias at Facebook, Instagram, Semper Hooah, at Semper Hooah Podcast, at Semper Hooah for all the other shit. Semperhooah.com/shop. T-shirts, mugs. Once again, dildos are coming soon. We're going to figure that part out.
Jesus.
Come on, Jesus.
Still need to
do
do the
your
Blue
fucking
Falcon.
thing. Do your thing.
Road home. Support the troops.
That's it. Remarks complete.
Remarks.
At Semperhooah.com. All right, cool. Hate mail or regular mail, whatever. Just send it. Contact at
I just want
Semperhooah.com.
somebody to talk
the
to.
way.
Anybody, please. Anybody.
Mail is fun mail, though.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you're
Yeah.
watching and you want to listen, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcast, Amazon Music. I don't know, like every fucking place you can find us. Just Google us. Go to
Found you on
Semper.com.
Spotify.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Did? Oh,
Yep.
damn.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, man.
We're on the YouTube. Soon Spotify, we can do video on there. It'll happen. Whatever.
Start making TikTok dances.
We do have TikTok stuff. We're on TikTok.
Yeah.
I mentioned that. Anyway, awesome. Thank you, Glock, for coming on. It's been fun getting in the closet soon. Maybe next
Cheers.
week even. Cheers. Yeah, cheers.
Salud.
All right. Until next week, we got
Cheers.
another great show coming up. All right, guys. See you next week. Out.